Second prep Discord. Hello, Edward.
Howdy, Sir Edward. I can't actually read your name, but I know orange means Sir Edward.
James. You're a creative individual.
Orange is a very creative color.
You might just go for a bright brown. And actually, I think
It's madness.
Streamlabs doesn't do the same colors as Twitch. It's like
He's like red.
well, kind of. These two monitors
Derbies.
don't play the same. This is a full spectrum. That's a partial. So this one's always going to have a higher contrast and everything. My main monitor. I can make my other one have full spectrum, but hello, Jurassic, hello, Kate. But I have to do the processing for the video on the graphics card then. And if I do that, the power consumption of my computer doubles. Because processing all the video on the processor, it's already running, is zero increase on it. But having any of the video go through the graphics card will bring the computer's consumption from like 90 to 180.
Yeah.
So power efficiency wise, it is half the price to run it through the processor. And then when I'm streaming, it just utilizes the graphic card. Then as soon as I'm done streaming, it just shuts the graphics card off completely. So no, it's that's why I have it set up that way. For a little while I did it, and then I looked at the power consumption. I'm like,
Thank you, Jurassic, for the derbies.
yes, there was some.
Yes.
There was.
Sir Edward
thank you,
gave
Edward, too.
derbies. Jurassic gave derbies. The heavens gave us the derbies.
Something else with that. Oh, and I have for determining power consumption, I have a power supply, the screen on it that is a backup power supply, so it can tell me how much power is being pulled through everything that's plugged into it, which is both my computers. So I can I ran the computer by itself with the graphics card, and then I ran it without, and I'm like, that adds up. It's like, I think it was like $90 a year in energy consumption because I run it 24/7. That's a lot. Just to have it sit idle. Saved anyway. Hello, it is Friday, and video stuff is basically done. I'm gonna swap over to here. I hope you guys are doing well.
Now we're just going to make horses stand in that dark corner.
Yeah, so video stuff is basically done. I spent about 3 to 4 hours today just doing render corrections. And there was some stupid ones that took way too long to fix. There was a couple scenes where like there was 2 things that were wrong with it, and the only way to fix it was to manually render the entire shot, and that was so I got that. I'm about 3/4 done. I think the last scene, though, doesn't have much wrong with it, so it should be a little easier. One of them actually it was rendering slightly differently, so I couldn't do my normal correction of just where I needed it, because it would actually, you could tell the shadows would change between. So I had to render it with the corrections without, and then mask out the portions that actually would be fixed. Oh my god, it was stupid. But it's done, so that's all that matters. But today we got to do the ending credits bit, and I think as of right now, this will be about 2 minutes long. The video ended up being about minute 40, and then probably be like 15 seconds at the end. So that is good. So the idea I had for ending it, I opened up the manor building because it's all pre-lit, and I don't like a lot of it being pre-lit, but the entranceway is dark, so that should work fine. It runs like shit. Anyway, just running that way.
I
Anyway.
want to hear your idea.
So the idea I had was about doing the employee of the month thing. So I was wanting to put. I don't know if it'll work out. It's going to be about trying it. The video went from ship post to longer ship post. Yeah, it went way. I don't know what it went into, but that's exactly what rocket surgery was, and it turned out to be spectacular because of the excessive shitpostiness that it was. Is shitpostiness a word?
Yes, but I mean, you stuck to your original plan of 2 weeks. You got this done in 2 weeks, just like you initially thought you would.
Well, the original idea for it probably would have taken 2 weeks if I really dug into it, but I also got stuck doing a lot of other stuff. So, so the idea I kind of want for this is, I think, like showing. So, the credits normally when I put them in are about, they'll probably be, let's say, 20 seconds long, and if they're 20 seconds long, you would have usually like 1 second of transition at the beginning, about 10. Well, how long should I put this? I have this going frames because I needed that for correction stuff. But let's say we do a 15 second, because there's going to be some part of it where something happens that has to be more visible, and I need to know how long that's going to be. So if it was a 15-second credit, oh yeah, 20 seconds is too long. We can do, let's plan for 15 seconds, but I think this might be a little too long, but the way I have it set up, I might be able to easily shorten it. So I probably want to have, so it'd be like 1 second of transition and about, say, 10 seconds of having credits, which is namely just Patreon people, and then advertisement for other videos. And then afterwards, I mean, you already have the screen covered with everything, but I want to have like either the recommended videos go away or something to where a portion of the screen becomes visible. And in that section, I can then do something. So what I kind of wanted to do was have it like employee of the month with a bunch of other pictures on the wall and kind of scrolling down the wall, but then stop at like a blank part and have a picture go up. And it would be Rainbow Dash.
The important question is, which picture will you use?
Oh, Rainbow Dash?
Yes.
It really doesn't matter. I thought about making one, but I was thinking it might be more fun to
What's that one face you always use that we have as an emote from the Rainbow Road Trip?
I was thinking, we can use that one.
Yes.
Okay. That's probably
Dash.
No, where's the like that actually would work.
Is that episode 1?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna save this one though, because
it's a good one.
It is a good one. No, I was hoping for like you had that one really that would be good, but it's not that, so that would have to be a fan thing because she didn't actually do that.
Yeah.
And this one too.
Yeah.
I was thinking like this one. I remember seeing, there's some other weird ones.
There was the one from the movie that we used as an emote. The one where she's
There's also
all...
I must have, did I get rid of it? No.
Oh boy, I thought about that one. You know what? I almost would G like 3 Rainbow Dash work?
No. I think I might go with that like kind of like goofy faced one, because this would probably be more confusing and is more of an inside joke for us.
Though I did post it again recently.
Yeah, I saw that. Wait, from Play the Month picture was just RDU Drew. I thought about doing that too, but it was already in there, so it wouldn't really be as funny as a follow-up, being that you had just seen it. It would have been within 10 seconds. So I think it would be... hello, NPC. You were very excited. That's good. It's Friday. Good day to be excited.
Stupid face.
Well, this is a whole fresh shot, so I can make whatever we want. Michael seems full of ideas. Can he direct it? No, that has been dangerous. The one time I was like, okay, Michael, you can do the voice. He immediately went for incest.
Yeah, and you laughed very hard.
Because it was so stupid. It was the most Michael thing. So.
I gotta laugh. I was very proud.
Okay, Michael, you can pick a pwn, but I can cancel it once. Well, yeah.
So if I can pick any pwn except Derpy is essentially what you're telling me. Dinky Doo.
Dinky?
Wait, no. I meant to say Ditsy Doo. Ditsy Doo.
That is Derpy.
But I said Ditsy Doo.
That is Derpy, though. So,
I mean...
I'm going to cancel that one. So no Ditsy Derpies.
Ditsy Derpies? Muffin.
Yo! You can't just use an alias. It's a whole different thing.
It's different. I don't know. Do Applejack. No, wait, you've already done a lot of Applejack.
Come on, it's just pick a bone.
It's very, very important decision we're making.
You know what?
Here.
Okay, no, what? Okay, no, hold on. I'll get this taken care of for you. We'll load in Applejack.
I want Apple Dash.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I like the bandana.
Yeah, I kind of like the banana. It's like, I don't know.
She wore it a few times in this show.
Okay.
Just wasn't a permanent fixture. Yes, thank you, Sir Edward. Good job. Like, not many people realize that was her original name that was given to her by the crew. Sir Edward's in the know.
I thought that was like common knowledge.
What, Bright Eyes?
Oh, Applejack's original name?
No, Derpies.
Oh. No, I've heard that name before.
Yeah. I think I've mentioned it before. Like, before the fandom even saw the first episode, the crew referred to her as Bright Eyes.
But the community didn't believe that that was demeaning enough.
They didn't know what the name was.
Okay, so there we have Applejack.
Going yeehaw. Derping.
Okay, so what is Applejack gonna do that's not romance based?
Well, this might be pretty out there, but I was thinking maybe she could like eat an apple. Your sister, Apple.
I'm like, okay, that seems fairly legit, and then you immediately turn it into vor.
No, I remember watching like Looney Tunes when I was a kid, and when like the cat ate the mouse, it was funny.
Yeah, but you're saying to have one species eat the other species, and it also be their relative.
Yeah, it's still funny. Why can't cartoon characters just eat one another anymore and just have it be for the lulz? I remember back in my day when the big monster ate the mouse. It was a hoot.
It was a hoot.
It was a hoot. And the entire like series of Wile E. Coyote was the entire purpose of that was that he would eat that Roadrunner. He never got to eat that Roadrunner. He ate a lot of things that were Roadrunner shaped. He never lived his dream. Then he died. Sad. Alone. Roadrunnerless.
think I'm actually going to have to... I'm going to get rid of that Applejack because I actually need a different one.
I think there were a few times he caught him, but he always got away.
Well, if you caught him, then it would get, like, dark really quick.
You're just... I mean, the cat should have died several times over. The cat got eaten a few times. Like, the dog would just, like, eat the cat, and then the cat would have to escape from being eaten. As animals do in the wild. They get eaten, and then they, like, pry the mouth open. I've seen it. Where they, like force the mouth open, and then they run out.
If I think anybody that's ever owned a pet has used the phrase "spit it out."
What do you have?
Yeah. What do you have? And then that like side like glance, like nothing.
And that's like the big difference between cats and dogs. Cats will do something horrible, and they won't realize it's what they just did was bad. They'll just be like, whatever. Yeah, I tore up the tissue paper or rummaged the trash. What are you gonna do about it? Punish me? I'm a dumb cat. But a dog, if it messes up, like goes through the trash or like eats food off the counter, it just knows it's in trouble.
Well, it's tone. And
yes.
if you go, like there was a guy that walked into his house and he's like, he's in a pleasant tone was like saying a bunch of stuff, but then like immediately turned like who took shit on the carpet, and like that change of tone, they all like put tongues or their tails between their legs and they scurried off. So tone is what I think mattered the most.
But I've come home with dogs and they've done something that they know they weren't supposed to do, and before I even say a word, they're like head down, tail tucked, trying to get out the door because they know they've messed up.
Only if they've done it before.
Yeah.
And then they've been in trouble. I've seen dogs rummage through trash. Yeah, I had a friend's dog that he like increased his weight by like 30% just by eating trash.
Oof.
And they found him just laying on the floor next to it, unable to move, just breathing, like had the biggest gorging meal of his life, but then was unable to function. I think they lived through it, but they could actually die.
Oh yeah, they can twist their stomachs. I always like this one meme that I saw of a dog just putting his paw on his owner's knee and just looking up like, why didn't you eat the whole jar of peanut butter? I don't understand. You had it and then you didn't eat all of it. Is there something wrong? Stuff like that, because dogs are cool. This is the appropriate way to eat an apple.
Felt so. I want to at least make it so that it...
What kind of apple is that? That's very important. It's the question that everyone wants to answer to.
It's an apple. It's genetically modified to taste like a pear.
Oh no. I think I did see some sort of like spliced apple pear at one point or another. There was a lot of companies, I don't know who was doing it. They were basically just trying to mix fruits by genetically splicing fruit. The only one that actually I think was any good, which I kind of see more of. They initially called it ugly fruit, but I think they call it sumo fruit now. It's like a splice between like grapefruit and oranges. And it's actually real. Minnesota's pretty famous for an apple that was basically built in a lab. The
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisps, yeah.
Yeah, I know that one.
I bought some of the sumo fruit one time, but I don't think you had it.
So here to here.
Nah, it's really gotten me thinking about what food's gonna look like 100 years from now. If there's just gonna be a like crazy splice, like there's just gonna be like corn grapes or grapes on the cob or something.
Grape nuts.
It's gonna grow on a vine. This is the whole cereal.
The box included.
Yes, it's gonna get crazy. Just gonna, I went out to the fields and harvested from the pizza trees. Delicious slices of pizza. Right from the vines. Free vines. Delicious. Nah, but I suspect food's gonna be pretty inventive in the future that I probably will not live to see.
Oh my god.
Yes, she will get all the apples. She needs to like slowly get bigger as she eats apples.
If these were 100% evenly spaced, they're not. You could have,
Let's do like a slow scale up. Like
because you could have her like,
belly.
Oh
yeah.
quicker.
Nope, she doesn't need to chew. She just inhales apples. They are her lifeblood.
Yeah, that would be too tough to try to figure out. So, I got to make her gulp. No, she doesn't gulp. What she does do though.
I'm to her bandana. It was so cute.
Because I loaded it in a different model and it doesn't have it by default.
Oh, there it is. Yay. Got her cute band. Very important, the cute band.
You just want accessories.
Horses need their accessories. They provide adorableness. It is very important for a horse's survival. Have you seen how dangerous the world they live in is? The only reason they have any chance is they're cute. Otherwise, like, the manticores would have just ran out of the forest and eaten them all by now. Speaking of which, I was reading like that Australia book, and they make them terrifying in that book.
This goes.
No, it's a good book.
She's filling up.
No. So many apples. It's even making her tail fat. Somehow. It's encouraging hair growth.
I'll do that. Because I was thinking I could do the slider with the clothes, but it's not using the slider.
I think it looks beautiful.
It's getting bigger. This is like probably some fetish thing going on right here.
Probably, but what isn't a fetish at this point? Like, I can't answer that question because I don't know. I found out recently that sneezing is a fetish for some people.
We had a whole joke in college where they found a forum that was about people had a sneeze fetish, and it was just people that post like videos of them sneezing, and people liked that. And so they found that they would use a paperclip, and if you put it far enough back in your nose, it would force a sneeze.
Sure.
And so there was like for like an hour straight, them in the other dorm room next to me, where it'd like be a bunch of laughing, and then it kind of get really quiet, and then hear a sneeze, and then everybody laugh again. It was because they were just everybody's taking turns shoving paper clips up their nose. We were really smart.
Were
in
they
college.
doing it because they were just having fun, or because they got some sort of like weird satisfaction out of it?
It was because it was a weird internet thing that they saw people do, and so they said, "Wait, that works." And so then, as a group, a bunch of like early 20s college students just being stupid.
I miss those days. Those were good days.
There we go. So this is a Forever Apples.
Yes, the Forever Apples. Applejack has finally found her nirvana.
It's the apple gun.
Yes.
British inflation is not the economic kind. She's fine. This is kind of reminding me of the .mov series.
Yeah.
Apple.mov.
It's Apple. The thing I love
I
about
bet
this,
you can eat. Yep, that's Apple that movie. Yep, Dark just posted
the
that.
Dot and Moo series is interesting, but the part about it that a lot of people don't know about,
Oh God,
no,
Wikipedia, Michael.
the whole comic. You're aware of the comic that like ran alongside of it, right?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Wikipedia, Michael.
There was a whole comic where Applejack went to another dimension within the Pony universe because she ate so many apples, and she saved the multiverse, like throughout the comic series. That's why in the very last episode of the .mov series, she comes back and like, I did this whole adventure through the multiverse and saved everybody, and everyone's like, nobody cares, Applejack, and she's like, but nobody cares because there was actually this huge series that ran alongside the .mov series that was actually super serious. Like, it took itself very seriously, where she entered like the regular MLP universe and saved the multiverse, and it was actually really in depth. So when she comes back in that last episode, it's just like, I saved everybody. It's like, yeah, there's actually a comic series, which I did read. It was actually quite good.
Okay, I need. Let's see if there's a model online. Oh, I don't know. I just find this funny. Torchlight, great series. It's number 3 sucks so much that they have a bigger sale on the third game than they do on the second game.
We should play that sometime.
Torchlight 3?
No, Torchlight 2.
Yeah, not Torchlight 3. This is not rated very well.
We were talking about that being like a run for, like, you were talking about a narrative game, either Diablo 2 or
Torchlight 2, you could finish in like a month. Not even.
Yeah, but if we were doing it during streams, it'd take us a little while.
I don't know how entertaining that is as much, and depending on when you quit, you'd have to like completely exit out. I don't know if it'd be as entertaining. No, we got Sunday figured out. We are going to be playing. I was going to say Dead by Daylight, but that was always
Blood
fun too.
for
Back for Blood.
Back
we will
for
be
Blood.
playing some. Oh, what is this?
the spiritual successor. It looks like trees.
No, it's environments.
Some of that stuff might be pretty useful. I'm getting Australia vibes all over it.
So it looks good, but a lot of these they look good because they put it in like a unique position that works. Like this mountain and this mountain, they're the same thing. It's just this model turned sideways. So that's why it's double, double, double. I do that all the time. But that's worth getting. So I'm going to grab that. It looks nice, but I'm thinking it depends. Mystic rain effects. Don't care. What are you looking for? We're looking for a plaque. I'm looking for one that has like a name spot at the bottom.
Would you be looking for more of a frame?
I'm looking for a frame that has a potential text part at the bottom, but I'm not seeing it. Because here they have like a frame, but then they have a text thing next to it. I want it to be more like a plaque where there's something underneath it that it can be written.
I think that clown would be the employee of the month.
Oh, if I had made Remembrance, more recently, I would have probably used this. I ended up using some other one that didn't work as well for my uses because what reasons?
What would that have been used for? On
The statues to sit on.
Oh,
Because the other one had an angle to it, and it was kind of weird for some things. This one actually would have worked much better. Ordering a drink.
I'm sure you're pretty happy you never have to make that video again because that was
Remembrance?
Yeah.
I never have a situation where I have to make a video again, so
Yeah. Until you make the second book for Australia, right?
no, because then I'm starting a trend, and then I would have to do a lot more than that, and I'm not doing that. No, I have a couple ideas for the next one, next video. Okay, so I thought this one's still broken, or is it? Yeah, it's broken still, so I can use that.
I wonder if Exploding
wait.
Colon has like a Patreon. Oh,
He only uses that name for Australia. That's it.
yeah. Is it short skirts and explosions otherwise?
Yep. but it's not money, it's time.
Yeah, just encouragement.
Okay, so with the lights on, this one does work. I had an issue with the normals with this frame that it wasn't working right. So let's see if we can get this to kind of work. For one, how did I set this up? I don't even know. I can't remember how I have this set up. Okay, yes, I did make it so that there was... I had no idea what it was with these textures. It's split into like all this weird crap. There's also like little metal screws back there that are whatever. Let's grab this. I need to make this a bit brighter. The main thing is the... so I made this model, that's why. Or I ported anyway.
Where did you port it out of?
It's found a download for frames. It was free.
Yeah, I had done that with a couple things.
I don't know if this frame will quite work, though. Before I even play with the textures, I gotta keep the lights on.
I do appreciate that Source Filmmaker makes file management very simple. Some things aren't as kind.
Okay, so I need to rotate this 90 degrees, actually. Okay, so that's 90 degrees. Now, if I were to put this little display underneath it, can I put it on the picture and have it actually work there? I think if I do
seem
that,
like a pretty good fit.
it seems a little big. But I also think that by doing it, I could have it say Employee of the Month Rainbow Dash, so it can put 2 lines. I think that might work. My concern is coloration. This frame, I'm going to see if I can grab one of the other frames. I made these frames a while ago. It became an inverted normal problem, and I just haven't cared to fix it.
Do you just not like the coloration of the frame, or
no? All the textures. Lighting is considered to be on the reverse side of those textures.
Now that frame looks like an Employee of the Month frame.
Yeah, but that's just the texture. I could make that texture myself.
Yeah, it's just the shape of it.
Yeah, but this box itself, very low texture, low quality. The shape, it's fine. I can make any frame work for that. Hell, I could take this and make a picture frame out of it.
I mean, you'd have to create like a backdrop.
Yeah, it's just any flat surface will do.
Yeah.
There is other frames of pictures, though. I might just grab one of them. Those are low texture. There's a baby.
That is a baby.
Employee of the Month. Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
Doctor of Philosophy. Philosophy.
Doctor...
Philosophy.
in technical something.
Doctor of Philosophy of Theoretical Physics.
Physical
Okay, I thought it was like philosophy.
He got his degree from MIT, according to the lore of the game.
That's cool.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome. Eli Vance got his degree from Harvard.
I want some, like, a thick frame. I might use my other ones. I don't want to, but I might. That could maybe work.
Speaking of Eli Vance.
That could work. Let's see what this is. Remake the entirety of Remembrance except the stands are replaced. Though that actually would be considerably easier just because I could just load up the original file. I don't have to remake it.
Do the Appleverse.
Okay, I need to make sure that these are straight, and I don't have a level, so use the floor. The Appleverse.
I think that was the name of the comic. The .mov comic.
We'll consider that straight enough.
Remake the entirety of Remembrance, except the stands are replaced.
I just said that.
Well,
You don't
I
listen.
find it very entertaining.
No, I don't like the idea of remaking my own stuff. I mean, why when I can just make new stuff? Okay, so that's about as good as I'm gonna get on this wall for positioning.
I want you to remake Apple Dash, except Derpy and Ted Danson. These are good ideas.
Why Ted Danson?
Why not Ted Danson? What do you got against Ted Danson? What
He
did
might have something
do
against it.
to you.
Well, I don't know, but apparently I am supposed to do something to him.
Yes, have him kiss Derpy.
Is this just some
It's
like
an-
weird
it's an-
stand-in for yourself, or
I often imagine myself as Ted Danson, if you must know.
it's a spitting image?
He's that guy who was in that show you liked, right? He played Michael. That's Ted Danson, right?
But he was that guy in that thing.
Yeah.
You just said. I'm confused.
the guy in
Did
that
you-
thing at that place.
I'm sorry, guys.
Do you
I have to stop
remember?
the stream. Michael had a stroke, and I have to help him. Michael would kiss Derpy if he could. And no, his idea of a kiss is a boop.
Yes, that's how you.
He
kiss
boops
a
with the
person.
finger. Take that as it is. Okay, we're going to go and. So what game is this in? This is in Half-Life 2. Oh, that would make
Yes.
sense, I guess.
Yeah. Being that Eli Vance is on it.
Who knows? It could be from TF2. Same universe and all.
Maybe.
You never know with Valve.
Valve's
Just because they didn't give info on it doesn't mean it isn't. Okay, so photo group 002A.
How are you already hiccuping? You've had like half a drink.
Eat a lot of pizza too.
You need to eat more pumpkin.
Okay, so we're going to export this. No, not that. This. Right.
Guys, you're not supposed to admit that you want to kiss horses. It's frowned upon in general society.
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 At the same time, you'll finish the video just like Star Effects RXF. Also finished this the video 15 of Rainbow Dash Precious Book. Oh, is he working on something like that? Well, this video is going to be done, but it's going to be shown at Ciderfest, and it's probably going to be out like within the week or so after that. If I have it 100% done and comfortable to release before the con, I might release it at the con. I've done that before, but normally I like to hold off until.
You wanted to do a lot of
afterwards.
stuff at this con. Were you still wanting to like try to do a podcast at the con, or
There was some complexities based on. I needed the schedule
It
to
would be
determine on some
difficult.
things, and it would be difficult. Space-wise is a concern. That's why I wanted to try to utilize a secondary panel room, see if I could get permission on it. But there's no time. 1 o'clock in the morning is the only time it ever opens, so it just wouldn't work for that.
heck, I'd be up for it. Then again, I'm up for anything.
But it would take like a half hour to set up, an hour and a half to record. Then it's up till 3 in the morning. No. So, if we had a suite or something, it would 100% work, but I don't know if it'll work otherwise. I might bring some stuff, but I don't know if otherwise.
We can just set up out back by the trash dump. It'll work.
I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reutilize the frame that's already here. I'm actually going to make this bigger.
Keep the kid in it. Like, it's
What?
It's like Rainbow Dash and this baby. And Valve needs to announce the next Half-Life game already. Driving me crazy.
That they haven't?
But they haven't.
You went years without an announcement. They made a game, and now you're like,
But it's not the game people wanted. They wanted Half-Life 3. He gave us like a prequel. Like
yeah, but you know what?
I paid $3,000 to play that prequel. That's what.
No, it was just over 1,000.
Well, it was 1,000 for the index, and I built my computer to play Alex.
Only to Alex and nothing else?
It was the original purpose for building it.
Yeah, but you've done it for you've used it for other things, so it's
Yeah.
not quite the only expense.
That's all I've used the index for.
Actually, the one thing I did today was I overclocked set the overclock on my monitor to 165 because I can basically run all of Halo at 165, and it's crazy playing Halo at like 165 FPS.
Are you doing everything on a single layer?
No, I masked it, so now I can put anything I want behind it, and it will just float behind it.
Okay. I thought you were like gone insane.
No, so what I want to do now is potentially I can't hide the mask though. We're going to pop up maybe like this much of it. Maybe a bit more. We're gonna go to like here. So right now it's about creating a base because I can make things from scratch constantly, but if I make a base, it just saves me time. So what I want to do is take this, not quite there, right here, all of this. Oh, I did the wrong layer. There we go. I'm gonna move it up here, like here. And now we're going to, if I merge these, I'm gonna guess it's gonna, yeah, that's what I thought I would do. We're gonna delete this at first, just so then I don't get the whole thing done, then redo it
Cut
again.
a baby in half.
I did. It's a baby.
They bounce. The kid is young. It'll bounce back. It'll be fine.
Okay, so we're just gonna grab some random areas here. And what I want to do is expand the size of this for right now. I'm definitely not going to utilize all of it because it's going to be oh, that's why that's doing that. Probably should merge the because it's going to have some black thing underneath it, but for now, then I don't have to worry about filling in gaps later. I can go a little bigger now on this. Okay. There we go.
Yay.
So now I got space for that. So now I can go and add this. It looks like it's like one type of pixel, but it's not. It's smaller than that because of the stretch that I did. Rainbow Dash and Future Rainbow Dash. I don't know who I want to put on the other like frames. That's the one that's going to be kind of the difficult one. Because I don't want to use fan art.
One of them should definitely be LeVar Burton.
That
It's reading Rainbow. Because he makes rainbows. You need people who make rainbows. You need like Bob Ross and LeVar Burton. And who else makes rainbows?
No, most of them I wanted to be ponies. I thought about having it be the same person over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like Rainbow fails at her job constantly, and this person's always been kicking her ass.
Could it always be LeVar Burton? Fine.
Take a look. It's in a book. What's in a book? I thought it's in a book.
It is in a book, and it shall remain there, lest it destroy the world.
Destroy the world.
It's in a book. No, sir, it's escaped. My God.
You hear the alarms.
It's the rainbow.
I can actually use this.
You just had like an epiphany. I saw it happen.
So this actual plaque portion, this portion is above, meaning that I can update the texture like this, and I could technically just clip this through it. Still utilize the gold look. The concern I would have then is ensuring that it has the right height to fit it. Because as of right now, this is probably going to be a bit taller than that.
You can shrink it. Scale it.
Well, no, I mean, like, the shape. The shape is fatter. It would be from top to bottom right here if I were to have it the same width. If I put it in the middle here, it would probably fit. Now that's what I'll probably do, because it probably should be a little thinner than the picture. So we'll do that. Because I like having the idea of it popping out a little bit, because then with lighting and everything, it'll create a slight shadow, which would be nice. I actually would really like that for the picture and the frame and everything around it too, but whatever. All right, now we're gonna fill our frame here. Let's put in, where's that Rainbow Dash picture I downloaded? Yes. I wanted to see where I was sizing it. Because once I lock it in, it's gonna like play with some of the stuff. So I want to make sure it's the right size for it. There we go. Okay, so
He is very cool poem. Doing only cool poem things. Nothing embarrassing.
So this is the one picture that out of any of them will be the one focused on. So I do want to make sure it is cleaned up a little bit. So I want to get rid of anything that's not Pone.
Well, you need to make sure that she looks like she spends all of her time in an endless void of blue.
Yeah. At least you understand.
There's like stray cloud.
Out of your
There.
cloud. Whose house do you think this is?
Trying to cover up her bad work.
It's only good work. Good horse.
She didn't clean up the clouds though.
But she was making rainbows that day.
No.
That is a good face. Okay,
Look.
so the actual size is this.
She's trying to be like her hero Derpy.
So this is a little bit goof. So what we're gonna do is I want to fix up some of the little things. I'm not gonna do all of it. Just those like gradients are a little bit messed up, so we can clean that up a little.
The artists who've made the show did a poor job.
No,
Let me fix it.
It's because it was lower resolution. So
Yeah.
I'm just fixing the resolution issue.
But that's just more of an employee of for a month rather than the
Employee for a month.
yes. Before she was fired for being a horse.
So there is the idea of I could go through and well, like this. Okay, how big was that image?
I feel like
we might
you
be
could
able to
just
find.
yeah.
Look at her.
Oh yeah, it's the derp rainbow.
I don't know. This is the only one. I'm thinking that this picture is taken directly from the show, and
Visit the website, you might get a higher res version of it.
usually it pulls right from that. This is even lower res. No, actually, what we do?
Mean one. Derpy. sear.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, this is the 1280 by 721.
It's a pretty high resolution. No, there's a lot of different versions.
This is 1280 by 720, 1280 by 720. Smaller. Okay. Well, let's see if this is any better. I'm going to say probably not. Oh yeah, it's not because of... You know what, let's try one thing here. It doesn't work for you, but maybe it'll work for Rainbow Dash.
Oh no. She's becoming increasingly square. What's happening to her wing? It's just become a shelf.
Oh yeah, okay, content aware scale is an amazing thing, but it never works.
I have a brilliant idea that will never work properly. She got squeezed. No.
See, this it's kind of scaling, but it just does this. I don't know what they were trying to do with this tool, but it is an amazing thing.
I can't imagine this tool really works for anything.
Well, see, look, it actually maintained these lines,
Yeah,
but I think there's something wrong with her.
I think it requires a little bit more work.
Being Michael. So yeah, I did have some fun with Michael, where I figure out when I took this. So this is modified. This is the original. Then I did ever so slightly, and it makes it feel weird. And then this is when you do like one mess up, and then this is when you hit it like 100 times.
Yes, and that's now my new favorite picture.
So this is what. So if you go like 10% smaller and then 10% bigger, and you just go back and forth, back and forth.
It's my profile shot. It's beautiful. Live it. Yes.
No, so if anytime you save it, so this is 720 because this, and that makes sense because this is right now running on 2000 by 2000 wide, and if you think about it, this is 1280 wide. At 2000, it would be slightly over half. So it's because I'm running at a very high resolution, which is fine. What I can actually do instead then is before scaling it up when I'm in this image version is go to or go to painting. Where's my paint bucket? Oh, there, it's in here. Okay. Is I can do this, and you kind of just lock the different parts to the different colors. At least in some rough sense.
Cleans it up a little bit. I don't know that you're going to notice it in the actual video, though, because you're going to be pretty zoomed out.
I'm going to be pretty close for this image, though. The eye is the only one I really can't do, but I don't know how this is going to look until I actually try to do the zooms. This looks like pixel art. something. That'll be fine. I think that was done. That is now. Okay, I think that's most of it. So that's about as pixely as I can get it. Now, let's try scaling it up. I love how we just got to stare at this picture the whole time.
Yes, it is a very important picture.
I think that is a bit better.
A little bit.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if this will work, though I'm thinking it might not. We're gonna add a lens blur just ever so slightly. I'm gonna go up like, say like that, a little bit more. Okay, we'll do it like this. No, it's just kind of blurry.
Oh no!
I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, it's just taking a while to process. It is a pretty big image. Oh god, she's exploding.
No. Would you be up for eating, Blue?
No, I'm full. Oh, the reduced noise is probably... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So I can leave it at this because I think the pixelatedness is kind of fine. All I'll do is kind of clean up the eyes a little bit to clean up those errors. That it's more of an actual gradient.
I'm gonna get another drink.
Alcoholic.
You want another drink?
A second, maybe. There's too much ice in the way.
Well, what'd you do? Go and put ice in your drink for? It just gets in the way of the alcohol.
You had ice in yours. Okay, yes. I can have one now. Thank you. Okay. Alright, yeah, I would fix up the eyes there now. It's not too bad. Okay, we'll just stick with that. So that's a really good, it's a good picture of Rainbow Dash. This zoom in makes it look like Rainbow is going, Oh, is it? Kinda. It does. I mean, the eyes are a little goof, but... Dirt on it. Okay. We'll put that there, too. We'll go with that. See how this works. So the first thing I want to do is... save one of them, make sure everything works before working on any others. So I'm going to save this one as... I'm going to save the full thing because I'm probably going to have multiples of these. Okay. Let's go back to Photoshop. Not Photoshop. load in this because I said I was going to. We'll go to that frame, which is already here. String base texture. Oh, that is. I wanted it to base texture. Photo. Stretch it in there. Rainbow dash. Yes. Good picture.
Cool.
Thank you, Warhorse. Hi, what's up, peeps? It is. We're doing art. Look at the amazing art. Actually, I'm going to take. So this is going to be. Plaque 1. There's one plaque, right? I'm pretty sure it's right. Thank you.
I hope you found it satisfactory.
There's actually, they did a video today about some quality of life changes in the game Satisfactory today.
Yeah.
And it's basically everything that I found frustrating with the game before that we're just fixing. Like the way that you can do continuous builds of stuff, and like some of the just now objects that have big open spaces within it aren't just locked to a big box of block. You can actually build within their space, the empty area. Mm-hmm. Like whole plants and stuff will be easier. Yeah, it's probably my most looked forward to update, even though it is technically just quality of life stuff. So
I think I had one game of Satisfactory I was really enjoying, and that was the one with Jurassic.
yeah, and then you stopped.
I don't remember why.
You got distracted or something. We want to go back and play it again at some point, but we're holding off because we're waiting for like a bunch of new content to come out. But we want to try to like find a way to make a mini game out of it. I think that's about as big as I'm going to be able to make it. Does that seem big enough? Yeah.
Seems good. It looks like a piece of corkboard.
Well, I'm going to guess that the lighting on it is. Oof, this is. Oh. Let me see if there's
Hey, sunset.
Oh, sunset. Let me double check how the lights work in here. Okay, so it does shine on the wall. But my concern is... Okay, it kind of does. So what I probably want to do here is... I wanted to have like dim lights coming down from a ceiling like this. That are slightly yellow. Or like orange, I guess, not yellow.
Incandescence? How old is this building?
That's the idea.
That was my pants vibrating.
Just Green Man has a sale. I'm like, I just gave you money yesterday.
I think we all gave them money.
For those that are interested in getting Back for Blood, Green Man has it for like 15% off. 12 to 18 depending, but about 15% off if you're interested. For a brand new game. Pretty good deal.
I am looking forward to that one because I was a big fan of Left 4 Dead.
I've heard only good things about it when it comes to Left 4 Dead.
I haven't played the one new mission in Left 4 Dead. That I will bring up forever and always until we play it.
One day, probably not.
Oof.
But now we got the better version.
That's, I'm sure will be forever debatable. I've heard that it's good. I've heard the characterization isn't as good.
But you heard that from me, and that was in the original. That was a concern they had. The characterization isn't, I would say, as good, but they do add characterization.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's much better lighting right there.
I am happy to go into it with everybody not knowing, pretty much knowing next to nothing about it other than it's zombies and you need to not be eaten by them.
Yep, and that's the intent. Is we're not playing it at all for the first time until Sunday, and then after that we're gonna play whenever we want.
I do like games where you can play as zombies because personally,
That one does let you.
Personally, that's like always been my life goal to be like everybody asks, do you think you would survive a zombie apocalypse? And I'm like, no, and I wouldn't want to. I want to eat brains. That is what I want.
I see the stupid face. Okay, just give me a second. I want to set up these lights. I probably want to increase the size of these frames. Something like this. And then I want to stack them. So that it'd be like here, and then here. Oh, kind of, though technically I should.
In the words of Bryan Cranston, employee of the month is the opiate of the masses.
I don't know if he wrote those words. You haven't finished Breaking Bad either.
You're correct. I got very close. I was like, you even informed me I'm like halfway through the last season and I just stopped.
It's the finale is one of the most satisfying finales.
That one part made me so sad.
I know, but
I just couldn't continue.
The finale to Breaking Bad is probably, to me, one of the best finales I've ever seen in a series as big as that. It was actually, there was a thing I was looking at where I was talking about how big this series was over time, and it was really its last season that really shot it into popularity.
I mean, learned I'm pretty free this weekend. Maybe I'll finish it.
You also got to watch Squid Games, which I have finished now.
What? When?
It's only 8 episodes.
They're like an hour and a half long each.
No, they're an hour.
Ugh. It's just sitting down for 8 hours over the last like week.
Sometimes I just need a break from stuff, and But it's once you get into the end of it, I will get to that in a second. It's just it's a good series, and that one ends on a pretty good note too, and it is 100% having a sequel.
I mean, between that and Parasite that won a bunch of awards, South Korea's studios are pumping out a lot of... I don't know if it's a single studio in South Korea or if it's a couple multiple studios, but really good stuff's coming out of there. It's kind of like Hong Kong before it got reabsorbed by mainland China. Which I have to always imagine. I've always kind of imagined that was always kind of weird for actors like Jackie Chan, who got his start in Hong Kong, and now that's just gone. Like, as far as movies, that it doesn't really exist anymore for movies. Figure that's kind of weird for him.
Okay, good. Can with that, I was wondering if I can. No, now I'm concerned. I want to have it be like kind of. I wanted to kind of do something like this, but then and have it just kind of go down the wall. But then when it gets to the last one, have it be the one that goes up and have it be this picture. So I probably have to put at least some of these close enough. These frames are not actually touching the wall either. What's that? But I get to that stupid face. I like it right now where it's just like Rainbow Dash.
I kind of just want
all employee.
Kind of just wanted to be like a bunch of serial killers and then Rainbow Dash. Just murderers throughout history.
I don't mind, like, so if I'm doing this, it's going to be a lot more focusing on the bottom ones than the top ones. I wouldn't mind. I don't mind putting LeVar Burton in one. If you want me to.
It would be kind of funny because he's the rainbow guy.
Yeah. Because it's probably going to be something like this. So these top ones are not going to be very visible. Mm-hmm. Because I need to make it so that by the time I get to the end of the row here, I'm ready to. I can shift. So this, I probably will add one more picture up top here. I want to have it go to the end of the wall, like so, like it's an obvious end. Whatever. I'll do it in a sec. Anyways, stupid face. Maybe it's not correct. Actually, that does remind me. The one thing I do want to fix here, though, is I want to move these in a little bit because they were like not touching the wall, and that was bugging me. Oh, I have to be careful. I think there was a reason why. Nope, they're fine now. Good. This is kind of what I was looking for. I wanted to have that like dark shadow coming from below. I'm going to add a couple more lights to make the frame stand out more and whatever, but I'm getting there. Trixie should be... Yeah, Trixie needs to be an employee of the month. Yes. It makes no sense that she's a unicorn at the Rainbow Factory.
That would be good. Or Starlight with the straight bangs.
No, Trixie, because in the video I made we made on stream, at the end she's at a job and she says Trixie wants a raise.
Yes.
And so now she's employee of the month.
Yes. Trixie wants a raise.
Well, no, if I'm going to use a 2D version of Rainbow, I have to use 2D for everything else. I can't use... I was thinking I could put that shot of her with the fire in the background, but that wouldn't really work because it would be a stark difference between 3D and 2D.
I did just type in the word rainbow to try to figure out people who were related to rainbows, and it was just a bunch of rainbows, and then a horse who was also named Rainbow.
Okay, nifty. All right, Kite, give me a pwn. Need a pwn.
A pwn that lights kites.
I need to just grab his stuff in the meantime. There, but this frame.
Kite has yet to respond.
It's a very hard decision. You know how that works.
Could be pooping.
I mean, everybody poops.
Except the queen.
What does she do instead?
Somebody else does it for her.
I want to know, is this work like, you know how like mid-air refueling works? Is it like that?
Yes, exactly. Somebody swooses in.
Or does she never poop because the throne?
It's just a toilet.
That's
why they call it the throne.
Now, did you have a pwn, Kite? If not, I can pull one. Fecal surgery at 6. They do fecal transplants. It sounds so weird, but it is actually for a good reason, so...
Just some people don't have the bacteria in their gullets that other people have, and it gives them issues.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, so I'm going to keep this one actually on the wall, because I need to know where it goes. So the idea I want to have it where 2 hoofs come up to put it on the wall, and have it be not quite on their right, like a little sideways, and then just like twist it a little bit to correct it, and then that would be the very end. I do need to redo. So the one thing that's probably going to take the longest on this is getting all the pictures in place and all the plaques. But what I can do here is we can name these. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to put frame 1. I don't want to put as anybody important because frame 1 is going to be impossible to see. It's just going to be the edge of it, so I don't want to do that important. Or no, that'd be frame 2, so I'm not worried about that. And frame 1 is going to be at the very beginning of the transition. It's when people are still seeing what's going on, so that one also will be a throwaway. What if the frame just fell off the wall after the video ends? That would be too many jokes too fast, and I'd have to have enough time with it on the wall to process what it was and to then drop. But if I put it on the wall and that is all I do, I can end it within like a second or two if I really want, because that's the last thing you see. You have as much time afterwards to process. If it falls at the wall, then that's the thing you're processing. I don't want to do that. And I'm not trying to put a lot of jokes in there. It's more of just to keep people sticking around for the credits, because if all it is like, if I'm watching a video and I see just a black screen come up with a bunch of text on it, I'm gonna stop watching. But I like to give the idea that there is something there, and I always throw something in the credits, at least the last like year or couple of years, because then you get people built to like Marvel. When you go watch a Marvel movie, do you ever just leave at the end of the movie?
He said Marvel.
It's a new scene.
Have you seen that iron person in that Marvel movie?
They're competing with Smallville.
Yes. I wasn't gonna let that pass.
I haven't seen Kite say anything, so I might just grab a poem here. But I want to do so I want to mark here what the ideas for stuff first. So the ones I did just quickly have in mind here were, I'm going to put Trixie in number 3. This one, right above, I will put LeVar Burton, because it'll be there and gone. I don't know how to spell LeVar, so we'll just put Burton.
Just put Reading Rainbow Guy.
And then we'll figure out the rest in a sec here. But I don't like to just start grabbing pictures, because it might be that like 2 pictures work really well next to each other. But if you've already started making them, then it's like, well, now I got to figure out what I already put all this work into it. I'd rather get the names down first and then
Captain Planet in one of them.
No, I want to keep, if there's going to be any non-pawns, it's going to be 1. All the rest have to be pawn. Otherwise, it seems like it's too chaotic everywhere. I want to have most of it be one thing, so that one thing stands out as being weird. If it's like Captain Planet, well, now it's all over the place. I wouldn't mind having another cartoon character from a whole different show, though.
It's a horse?
No, it doesn't matter. I could put horse.
Just a picture of Mr. Ed?
No, horse.
Horse.
Do
Enter World. Horse.
Yeah, we can just do, well, not that one.
Not that one. We'll do horse.
Like, look at that one. He's majestic. Well, no, that one's probably very majestic.
Yeah, that's super majestic.
Oh, no, that's actually Netflix.
You're just logging into Netflix.
No, that was a great song, though, so.
That was a good scene, yeah.
There we go.
That's a pretty good one. Oh, that's a gif.
It is. Okay.
Oh, no. I like that. Oh, no. I love that.
That show is good.
That show is real good. Go watch it. Go watch it, everyone.
Anyways, I gotta do the stupid face. So we're gonna do, since I didn't get a pwn from Kite, who else has a pwn?
Well, I'm thinking Starlight Glimmer likes kites.
Luna? Yeah, we can do Luna. I think it's funny that this model, I did that thing with the eye like years and years ago, but I've never needed that older version of the model. It just sat there that way.
Mm-hmm. Like Luna when she's young. That's Luna. Young Luna.
I can't remember which of these is the better. This is the one where eyes go back as far as I want, which is pretty fun. Oh, this one does 2. I think this is the better. Oh, I forgot they had an enhanced version of that version.
Yeah, the season 1 Luna.
Casual Luna.
Oh, that's cute. I like that Luna.
It's cute because, for 2 reasons. 1,
yeah,
chaotic hair.
Yeah, she looks like
and
she's
2
crying
socks.
Yes, and hoodie. That's a third.
It's
reason.
accessories. That's all you care about is accessories.
No, go back to that Luna. That's the best Luna. It's just her clothes. Sentient without her. I'm happy.
Okay. Well, she's already dead because she's confused the wall. No. So I'll bring her over here. Okay, so we got A
Like
casual
slumber
Luna.
party Luna. Look, so cute.
Apparently, based on her pupils, she's on all the drugs.
It's an adult slumber party.
No, so these eyes have eye refraction set up, so you can see they actually have a slight reflection set up. This map that we're on right now doesn't have it's all a checkerboard on its environment map, so that's why it kind of looks kind of weird. Which is the default. You can set that to whatever you really want it to be, but that's why it kind of looks like she's on drugs, because the other models have like, I think I can do with this one. These ones have the fake reflection already set up in the eye with those white dots. So this model, because it has eye refraction, just doesn't. When I originally was playing around with that, that is what I did. But the benefit of this is when you have eye refraction, you can do... Oh, I don't think these have set up correctly. Normally, these might not have it all set up. Normally, you'd see an actual, like that big white spot. It would kind of have one of those in the eye for all the lights that you would set up. So that would be kind of nice, because you would artificially make them. But the problem was, if you are like me and you make 17 different lights to light a scene, now it's got 17 little dots everywhere. And that was one of my negatives to using it. It has benefits, but I feel like it didn't make them look reflective. It made them look like their eyes were milky. I don't know. Didn't like it. All right. So she got... Okay, Michael.
Adorable.
What things does she need to be more adorable?
Oh.
That's not kissing.
Oh.
Accessories.
No, like accessories.
Like, what would she do to be more adorable?
Well, she could go be Blepface.
Okay, I was thinking about like things to load, but we can at least do the blep
Yeah,
face.
she can do Blepface. Oh, that's not Blepface at all. It's a big chin face. Oh, no. Wait, no. When Luna hits menopause.
Michael.
Luna just hit menopause. It only took several thousand years. Just gotta make her tongue stick out. That's a good start.
That's what I was looking
She
for.
got potty lips. With that tongue. Trying to hover away.
Okay, the tongue bone on this
It's really weird.
is kind of broken.
A little bit. Went through her face.
It's going... I can probably guess why, but it's not done correctly at all. Because this should control the whole tongue, but it's not weighted correctly. So I actually cannot put the tongue down. I might be able to cheat it though.
That's less Blepface, more Kiss concert.
I'm working on it.
Hello, Nolan.
Oh no. Oh, I can't grab the end of the lip. So, okay, I can't do a blep, Michael. I can't do anything with the tongue.
I see this.
So what do you want? Wait, we can do...
The pouty lips. Oh, what she said.
Kind of. This is... Their face isn't really built to do that.
Oh, there you go. That's good. This was kind of sad. But she could have, like, a juice box or... Oh. Oh, what's happening? This has scrunchy nose. So wiggly. Horrible. There's no shipping. It's hard.
Okay, so she needs a juice box.
Yes.
Okay, well, we already did socks, so I'm actually
but
unsure what
she
the next
came-
on your list is.
She came default with socks. It's
Double socks. There's socks
does.
underneath that.
Yeah, underneath the hoodie, which is super cute. She could use some pillows
Pillows?
to like lay on, like a big old pillow that she could just lay on while she drinks her juice. Make this horse comfy. Oh, that's a good pillow.
It's kind of bright, but it's the right shape. I was looking for something that looks slightly indented.
A big pillow for a big.
It's actually nice working in a file that isn't going to crash every 5 seconds. I actually had to split off part of the other video into separate pieces because it was crashing too much during render because while working on it, it was so close to the crash point that it would crash in the mid render. And I could start at the midpoint, but if I had to correct anything, it would just be kind of a problem. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. Okay, so now I'm guessing you want her to sit down or something.
She gotta lay down on her side.
It's even tougher, but we'll do it. Horse laying down isn't just like shove their ass on the ground, unless you want to cheat it. It's a lot of bending legs up and.
I suppose it's adorable. Won't be comfy horse. Yes, many of us, including the two of us, will be at Ciderfest.
We're a big fan. I heard you're going to say he is. Where you are too.
I've heard of this Ciderfest. It's
I
going to be
think-
weird because it's going to be Ciderfest, but it's also going to feel like a whole new con because it's at a whole new hotel.
Actually, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to a degree.
I mean, you're going to miss the old look.
Oh yes, hell yeah, I'm gonna miss the old location.
I kind of just want to go
okay.
back to Baltimore just to have nostalgia for convention center there.
Jay was talking shit about Baltimore when we were at the wedding.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like Baltimore is one of those cities that it's a fine city within its own right, but it has its problems mainly due to other reasons like that I'm not going to get into, but it's a fine city. It's
No, there's a lot of nostalgia there because of
Yeah.
the history that we had.
yeah. I have a lot of family there too. Like my
Never-
mom is
how
from
much-
Baltimore.
Okay, so when you were there and you were at the con, how many did you go see?
I did 1 year see my cousin. Well, she came down to see me.
Winnie City once, me and my sister went to go see some family because we have a lot of family down in that area. Most of our family is actually down in. Most of my family on my mom's side is down there.
Yeah, most of my family on my mom's side's in Baltimore. I have an uncle in Tennessee. I have 2 aunts and an uncle in the Baltimore area. I'm actually pretty close with a lot of my cousins in that area.
When was the last time you talked with them?
My dad's funeral.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
No.
That means you didn't take the effort to actually go and talk
No.
with them. That doesn't mean you're very close.
But that was like wasn't that long ago, so we had a lot of catching up, yeah. One of my cousins from there is the one I said plays that Star Citizen, or
Starship Citizen.
whatever that game is, and he spent like 10 grand on it, which just blew my freaking mind. Like, who does that? Who plays this?
Michael, how much did you say you spent on Alex?
It's different. It's
You
different.
just talk shit to yourself
I
earlier.
was spending that money on hardware, which I use for other things.
No, that was the reason I used. And now you're
Yes.
using it for
And
yourself.
I like your reasoning because it makes me look less bad.
How's this going, Michael?
It's going pretty good. She just needs her juice back and her eyes not to be like
What are you talking about? She's doing...
rolling into the back of her head.
How you doing, Luna? You doing okay? Stroke!
No,
Need juice!
she does need juice.
Let's fix her here.
Needs her pillow and juice and a teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
Yes, you gotta give her a teddy bear. Just have it lean up against her.
Well, she's got to have her juice, like...
She does need her juice.
Okay.
That's pretty just darn cool right there. Holding her juice.
And then, okay, she needs a teddy bear. Like, at least you're picking stuff that, like, I can find. There we go.
Like
that one?
No, a good teddy bear.
This one.
No, we gotta find a good one, not these. Why do you have all these creepy teddy bears?
It apparently
What is
came
this
in the
from?
mask.
There's some good teddies.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good pet.
It's coming down the stairs.
It's like
wee!
it's like there's no bananas chasing it though. Bananas in pajamas
Oh my god,
are
that is
chasing teddy bears.
she got her teddy.
Yes.
Okay.
Chat, help me out. What would increase the cuteness level of Luna? You got. I forgot. You're still a kid. No.
He is.
Oh.
I had a problem a while back with Scout Model that I kept turning it into the thing. Can you elaborate more on the problem? I might be able to figure out.
You should smile. Why is she so sad?
Because she's confused by Bear.
She is sad.
No, she's
She's
not.
like, why have you put this carnivorous creature
Well,
like-
I need to
on my side?
lens. There we go.
She's hitting pretty peak cuteness levels right. I feel like you need to find a good angle of this and take a picture and then upload it to your server, which would be very important.
She's looks there. Like, what are you?
Small fuzzy.
I did not put you there.
I just enjoying my juice. And then there.
Yes. They're confused. She I want to call the guards, but I think it will attack.
Yes.
And then
I cannot anger it.
and then the bear's like shoom. And then the bear looks up at her. And she's like, oh no. She's worried.
Oh.
The evil creature. What have you come for? And then the bear looks her deeply in the eyes. Says, wait.
Just trying to make the bear talk. What's happening right now?
Bear looks her in the eyes, and he's like, I have a great deal on car insurance.
No.
Would you like an extended warranty?
Oh no, not you.
And,
Man,
and then she's like, no, no, no. I answered the call.
It's the worst. At work, I have to answer every call I get. I get those so much at work.
Kill the bear. No, we're not gonna kill the bear.
No, the bear is, it's adding to the cuteness. That or a big heart pillow. It was either the bear or a heart pillow, and I didn't know if
Oh,
he
we already
had
did a
heart
pillow.
He already had a pillow, so the bear was good. But no, don't go back too far. You gotta take a
No,
picture.
I'm going to that.
Okay.
I'm kind of.
Like, just like put a smile on her face and take.
Kind of like her being confused.
Yeah, well, it's.
She's looking at the bear and like, the fuck.
She's like, Jack, this. I want her to look at the bear and be happy. I want a happy horse. Not like, what is this creature? Oh, no. It's too big. No. A slight grin, not the Joker.
I like bears.
No.
I can see you through my mouth.
She can.
What's that fire? I don't know what I did, but the mouth ended up opening up vertically, and now I kind of want to do it again. I know, like, if you go out, grab any of the face ones and you kind of like hit the one flex, you're gonna like get all of them at the same time.
Oh no.
And you'll get some little creepy things there. If there's a bone for the jaw, you probably could have grabbed that and actually moved it around. But other than that, that's about the only two ways. It's either the flexes. Normally, you'll get it open up too much if you have too many flexes activated at once, because like something that opens and then doesn't O and then a different type of O is going to keep changing it equivalently. But people smell Argo ahead before it's terrifying.
It was.
It was. Okay, well, there we got that thing.
She's still confused by the bear. Pretty cool. Okay, Chad. Well, how would you rate the level of cuteness for this Luna? Okay, from that angle, she looks like she's drinking the apple juice. Herp. And out of 10, she had clothes on.
That's what Michael likes, though.
It's cute. They're like I will wear this today, and it will be adorable. We're doing things.
Actually, I can probably go without this. We can just delete that. Save.
As a character, Rarity is fine. He's not my favorite character. He is probably... She's not the worst of the main six, but she's not the best. She's somewhere in the middle.
It's not selected right now.
I think if there was
Oh,
one
yeah.
I would put on the bottom of the list for the main six, it would probably be Pinkie Pie.
Pinky's probably the bottom of my list. Not that she's bad. It's just not my kind of person.
She's somebody
and
who would exhaust me if she
Yeah.
was like, if that was a person.
followed by Fluttershy
Yeah.
and then probably Rarity.
Yeah, that's pretty much my exact order.
It's not that I have anything against Fluttershy. It's just, again, like, meek people like that are annoying.
If I met somebody who had that many animals, I'd probably not want to visit them very often. It's a bit much. Good for her. That makes her happy. Can't do it. Like Rainbow Dash, Applejack. You are correct. It is very cute. You got the pillows, you got the apple juice, you got the socks and the hoodie, you got teddy bear. He is like ready for the weekend. Aw. I like everything you're doing. The picture frames are still there. Go moon horses. Yes, from that angle, she definitely looks like she's drinking.
Guys
One
are
eye is really
because it's eye refraction. That's the reason I do not like eye refraction. This one is refracting the light, making it very bright, while the other ones aren't. But I can.
second light.
I can't even readjust it. I can't do an override because I can't override the base property of an eye, which is kind of annoying. I can override a texture, but an eye that is set up as an eye refraction, it has their eye textures completely set up differently than a normal eye, so I can't just override iris. It's not an eye type, it's an eye refract, which is it's like trying to put a round plug in a square peg, or a square peg in a round hole.
Either way. Yeah, you just shining a second light in her eye. Right now, she looks blind in one eye.
I don't know if the lights work the same that way. We will see. I haven't worked with eye refraction enough to fully know exactly how they all work, but it looks like they do. Nope, they do not. Oh, wait, no, this is shadowed, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yep, there. No, okay, it does work.
Wonderful. Looks much better.
For one's going to be to just lighten it up a little bit. Other one's going to be... see if I can do that to the other eye too. Can we pretend that airplanes in the sky are like shooting stars? Okay,
Like
Warhorse.
shooting stars?
Warhorse is now officially banned
From the internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna contact the internet police, and they're gonna sue you.
They're gonna come to your house and like do the peanut butter jelly time dance, and then beat you to death. That's what happens. Because that's where the hip memes are at. The peanut butter jelly time.
That is just aging yourself.
That
Nobody does the peanut butter jelly time dance. Now it's like TikTok something or other.
I'm aging myself. The hip kids are all like, all of your memes belong to us. Nuba nuba yeah, nuba nuba yeah, nuba 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 yeah, sin noble. How that song go? I don't know. Sin nobles no motor yeah. No motor.
There you are again, Michael.
Nuba 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 yeah.
Where's my picture of you with photoshopped on him?
I don't know. It probably got buried in your computer as it should have been.
No, that's the nice thing about. I see. If anything, that picture is the best. I have it because everything's maintained.
It's crazy. It's just my head.
I think it was when I was trying to do more stretches. There's also like whenever I'm doing a podcast thing. There's definitely some goofy ones we got when doing the stretch. Kyle has some of the best. Oh, Jay had actually probably some of the best.
It just looks like a homeless man on the subway.
A little bit. I love that tool. Where do I have that picture of you? If I can't find it in a couple seconds, it's not worth it. But got my sister on here too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't care anymore.
It's a cat. Nothing else matters, just the cat.
Sub kit. Okay.
Oh.
I love that Photoshop tool. It's amazing. Okay, so
Adorable Luna.
for this star wall is off. It's needs fixed. Okay. That's not what I want to do. Edit particle. 1,200. Better. And okay, there we go. That's a little better. Now it's not so many. Though they could be more blurred. They're too close. Can I just like jam the aperture up and not care? That actually kind of works. We'll just keep that. Okay, so Michael.
Yes.
Here is your image.
Yay. Got the juice, she got the hoodie, she got the socks, she got the teddy and the pillow.
That's what you wanted?
This is very good.
Okay, now I delete it.
No. Whoa.
I wonder, actually, you know what? I was needing to do corrections and I needed to see all the files at once. This is still running in 4K, I forgot. That's why it was running in low frame rate.
Making my way down the Milky Way. Yes. Making my way downtown.
But that does mean that...
Fast.
You said those lyrics wrong.
I know.
But that means that this should be in...
That didn't take the picture right at all.
No, it didn't. Oh, it took this one. Yeah, that's... And normally if I'm doing individual renders like that, I will purposely do it on the... with only one thing open. That's why that one is closed. Alright, let's try that again.
Yes.
It's still only 720. But...
You have to do the poster, I would think.
No. Oh, you know, it's probably because... If I said that... Because that's what I was doing with all my video stuff, was I was exporting it as image. Because the preview window is set up that way.
Did it crash when you tried to export?
Hey.
Oh no. Now urinal. Urinal. Hey, now urinal.
You know what he's referencing, right?
No, but I got the
You don't know what he's referencing?
Hey, now urinal.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. I'm an old man.
Oh, I thought I saved it. Okay, so actually, no, there is no image.
Oh.
Unless you want. So the only one that exists is this. Oh no, so it did. I got the 721.
Okay, well, load
So.
that up to your server.
Well, kind of. Why is she just standing there when all the lights are there? Oh, it's only in this spot. That's why.
Oh, so it's not.
Okay, good.
Hey, now urinal. I feel like there's more to it than that.
Oh my God,
I got the urinal.
This is the biggest
But hey now.
old man moment that he's had yet.
Is the hey now part of something? Like, hey now urinal. I got the urinal part. That
Okay,
part's obvious.
what we're going to do is we're going to ask Google.
Mm-hmm. Smash Mouth?
I'm just hoping for, yeah. It's the Shrek song.
He said urinal.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your
I
game
thought it was a
on.
joke on like laboratories. Yeah, the bathroom.
I am
Because
that literally is
urinal.
paining me. He didn't write urinal.
Urinal.
Yeah, because that's the lyrics. And you went and said, you went right past Shrek into piss. You actually went lower below the line than Shrek.
Hey now, urinal all-star.
He does come out of a toilet
He does.
in the beginning. How do you remember that, but you don't
connects.
remember the song?
Because Shrek is an icon of like a legacy of everyone.
Of Kentucky.
Shrek is a reflection of us all. It's true. It's deep.
It's still only the 720. I don't know why it's not giving me the 4K. It might be because I have to render it out at some point in 4K before it'll change the preview. But anyways, here you go. You got your stupid image.
Not stupid, it's adorable.
Why did I close it? I probably closed it.
He's a happy little Luna horse juice.
She's just got squinty nose, and she's
got squinty nose, got her teddy bears
bear.
on her pillow and her hoodies. He's comfy. That is a comfortable horse.
Cool.
Thank you, Vodka. Congrats on Dark Tomatoes. Thank you very much,
I
Vodka. How is Vodka doing?
I will read shortly.
Did he use the restroom?
Yes.
You drank a lot. Nah. Oh no, I'm just talking about like for drink stuff. But let's do. Gotta do some vibrance increase because we gotta make a brighter color. Oh, I did not even move the slider. We gotta move it up like a little bit there, and then do levels a little bit. It's a little bit there. Okay, there we go. Image done. It's the cheap version of it. PNG. See if over the original, whatever. Don't care. All right. Now I'm gonna go on Discord. We're gonna post that. Sure. There we go. Luna. Cut you off. And where's close up? Vibrance actually. I want to show you how much vibrance makes a difference. Actually, I gotta keep that open. In Premiere, it's not Premiere. It's After Effects. For the video I've been working on for the Applejack one, it makes a huge improvement for a lot of the video stuff. So, like for instance, this is what the scene looks like without vibrance turned on. Make sure we get the right one.
Okay.
This is without. Oh wait. Okay, so this one's more subtle, but it definitely brightens things up. But you get ones like this one. Oh, that's the speed lines. So for this one, to make the glasses work, I had to do 2 renders and then just half bake one over the other. So actually that one's going to be tougher to try to show. I'm looking for something with the sky. That is again with her goggles. Let's just try this like this one. I don't have the vibrance set up on this one. Let's just get rid of this. So then I'm just doing the bottom one here. So this one, like the sky itself, it's I guess it's subtle, but it makes everything pop so much. I love the colors on this. There was a couple I think it was like earlier on here. These were actually very noticeable too. There we go. Yeah, it's just that brightness kick. It makes him actually feel red.
Anything changes I see is the sky.
No, look at Big Mac.
Oh, it makes him a little bit more pink.
It makes him actual red.
Wait, which one is vibrance?
This is with it on.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's what that vibrance is doing.
I was going to say
I mean, if you turn it all the way up, you can get something like this.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
But that doesn't always work right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want something like that. You can go like...
Yeah, that's much. That's too much.
Well, that's max everything.
Yeah.
We can do some interesting stuff like decrease saturation all the way.
If you were doing like an old-timey thing, yeah.
Or like decrease saturation but keep vibrance, because you get the brightness of something but not the subtleties of it. So, very, very vibrant Mac. The vodka as well. That is good. I don't have vodka, but I have booze. But I am working on this. So it's
There's
looking...
some vodka up there.
There is.
It's potato water.
So right now, so the way I do the compilations for a lot of these are, I do a raw bit where I'm just taking the videos, any color corrections, any of that stuff, and I'm making one compilation from it. And that's kind of what I'm working on right now. And then I'm going to make a separate one that's going to be me merging in the audio and a lot of the extra stuff. So right now I'm doing that raw building, and got most of the stuff rendered. I think I'm on 1/4, right? Yeah, like her getting through here, it actually turned out pretty good. Gotta wait for the RAM preview to pop in.
Just
so
she's bad and then she's not. It's a magic trick. It's amazing.
But she gets hit, she's poof, and this so it actually was noticeable to her face. So I was very happy with how that turned out. This I need to fix because the sky kind of changes brightness partway here, and I'm not sure why. So I need to evaluate that and figure out what the problem is. Looks like the tractor's visible. I haven't went over this one yet, so this is actually me looking at it for the first time. But yeah, I'll have to fix that sky. Brightness wise, it looks fine. I haven't done any color correction though. The kids, yeah, this is one of those fixes I have to make. So this is when you do a render. Like, look at Scootaloo's eyes. She doesn't actually fully blink. So to fix that, I have to go into that shot to that exact frame and render out it separately from all the rest. And because all the kids are blinking at some different times, I have to go through there, find any that stand out. Like here, him down here doesn't fully close. And I have to manually render all of them. I also have to find if there's any lighting errors, any of that stuff. And that's where that's the annoying thing.
There's no other errors, right?
Hmm?
No other things that are off?
So far, everything's been the standard errors. I haven't really found any that are exceptional errors.
I'm just constantly thinking of one.
This one?
I was like, you were like so worried about every little thing, including like rim lighting for the seeing the slightest bit off. The textures are broken.
No, they're not.
Why wouldn't you?
They're
guys-
fine.
They are, and I'm very, very happy.
Once I get the lighting on there and it was actually rendered, it was very noticeable, so I changed it.
It would have been like a giant bright light in my face
be sure to get
every
every
time I
single
watched it.
Error. And no, it's not about getting every single error. It's not that I'm nitpicking. It's that something like a blink that does this is very noticeable, and I tend to move somebody's eyes while they blink. So if the pupil is visible while they're blinking, for one, that doesn't make any sense. People call you out in the comments on that. I've gotten plenty of comments, like if I missed one, that have stated such. But then you'll see the eyes literally like jump to a new position. And normally if you move something instantly, there is a transition period where it's in both at the same time. So it's a kind of a weird thing. So I always have to fix that to do that. But the problem with fixing it that way and how I render it is what the flexes do depends on whether or not you're starting from the beginning or the end of the frame. So it's if I go to say a frame that's right here and I go here to, or say that 3.0 is the frame I'm looking for. If I go from here to here, it will give me a different result than going from here to here. Because here I'm giving it a start position in the earlier bits and having it move from there to its new position. But if I do it from here, it's going further in the future and then moving backwards. They don't always end up in the same position. So there's been some times where if I come from the front, it ends up being just a little bit of a slit of the eye. But if I come from the back, it'll be mostly closed. So then I'll grab from the back so that it doesn't have that little extra slit for one frame. So just little things you learn over time. I gotta get rid of this.
Get rid of it. It's no. It's adorable.
No, it's just going in the what the fuck folder.
Okay.
Back to, the thing I was working on.
Yeah, but there's no socks or hoodies or juice boxes.
I feel like if Michael's idea of heaven would be like just juice boxes and socks everywhere, but like an eternity of that, and like everybody in the world would just go crazy. New voice
They'll
impression.
Get used to it. Oh no. Argue, you missed the spot in the best mom voice. So in this scenario, I'm your mother. I want that to like
No, I don't like
drill
this.
deep into your brain. Argo, you missed the spot on your thing over there. Why couldn't you have been a doctor? Why couldn't
Why did you suddenly get New York and
He could have been an amazing lawyer or one of the guys who works at the pet store. But no,
But Mama making animations.
you're wasting your life. You could have been.
You don't understand.
You could have been a Target cashier, but no, you had to go and animate. You could have worked at Walmart.
You could have been a
No.
contender.
You could have been a contender, Argo. Your mother's like very gruff now.
Yeah, she's
like,
very beef woman.
yes. You could have been a circus clown.
Well, that's
But
definitely
failed.
you.
Just
actually,
the mother.
I'm gonna take these lights and
One of my favorite Futurama commercials where the Zoidberg's mother is like, yeah, it's like he wanted to be a comedian when he was younger. It's like his mother's like, oh, so you're gonna be a comedian? It's like,
because she was like the Jewish mother.
yeah,
wasn't
she was. That was like the whole thing with Zoidberg. But it's like, oh, and you're gonna be a comedian, break your mother's heart, and then he becomes a doctor. It's like, oh, so you're gonna give up on your dreams of being a comedian. It's just like, you can't win. Thank you. I accept any Oscars that'll come my way.
I don't have applause, but we can just do a bunch of cracks.
Yes, he only has sad sounds on his soundboard.
Yeah, I have the joke sounds. I don't have real sounds.
Why can't you have like boop sounds or squeeze sounds?
Because what would I use them for?
Happy noises.
What would they be used for?
The laughter of children.
Well, that's a lawsuit. I want to get them as close to the wall as I can without clipping. So I move them through the wall, and now I'm gonna drop it until they pop in. There. Okay. Now to make sure the camera is never gonna have a clip issue. How far do I have to get away for a clip issue? Farther than this room allows. So we're good on that. Okay, so now what do we fill these frames with? So I have this one is nothing because you can't see it anyway. I'm gonna name that. So nothing. Frame 2. No, that. Oh wait, no. This is nothing. The first one, it does not really matter. And I'll probably... The first one I'll probably do like Thunder Lane or something because it's too short of a time to matter. I want to do...
Holy crap, there's horses that are really blue. They're called blue roan quarter horses. See?
Nifty.
You could have a picture of a blue horse.
Open Michael's bedroom door and you find mounds of striped socks piled to the ceiling, empty juice boxes knee deep, and derpy plushies glued like wallpaper on every surface. That's when I increase rent.
What?
I'm not dealing with that crap.
No derpy wallpaper?
Not if there's actual plushes. Because that's called a padded room.
Yes. Perfect for me.
Okay, so this is Thunder Lane, nothing. Trixie and LeVar Burton. And then this one down here is going to be Rainbow Dash. That's the one. It's technically not going to be there. It's going to pop in. So now I need ponies for the rest of it. Ponies or other cartoons, but if I do other cartoons, I'm going to limit it to 1, maybe 2 frames. All the rest has to be
Quick Draw
other characters.
McGraw.
What is that from?
He's a Hanna-Barbera character.
No.
He's a horse.
No, because nobody's going to get it because they're not that old.
No, he's a horse.
No, we're not doing it because nobody understands. I know who you're talking about, but I need to deal with the Zoomer audience, not like you as a boomer.
No, it's a nod to like classic cartoons.
No, because nobody understands it. We need references people actually get and they don't have to think about.
Or was that the dog? I can't remember.
Put a little horse in that nothing frame. Well, the nothing frame is literally nothing. I can't even see it, so it doesn't matter. I like the idea of a literal horse, though. Okay, so LeVar Burton is in this one. So I don't want to put 2 live action things right next to each other. I think what we can do is on this frame.
What about that horse from Adventure Time? The creepy one that was just like the horse that they wanted to kill?
Oh, Paralyzed Horse? No.
No, not Paralyzed Horse.
That's from
That's from
that's some different show.
this horse.
No, because that's not even a horse. That just
No,
looks.
it's a horse.
That looks like if
They wanted to kill it.
Comfortable Doug had eyes.
It's beautiful.
I kind of want to put horse like from Centaur World.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
If we do that one,
It's
I'm gonna
James
put
Baxter.
no.
James
I'll do horse from
Baxter.
Centaur World because that one to me looks legit but isn't. So we'll put that one up We'll put that one up here next to Burton. So we'll put this one here.
Okay.
Can I put Glendale in there instead?
She's not a horse.
Hey guys, we're gonna steal some rainbows.
Yeah, she probably would kill someone though.
All right, now I need actual like horses, like from the show though. Not Spirit. No, I need to put show stuff. If I just fill it with a bunch of random stuff, it makes the jokes for all of them nothing.
I kind of like Celestia being one of them, just because like the thought of her grinding up children seems apt.
Actually, I'm going to take center roll. I'm going to actually put her down here, I think. I think that one works down below. No, I don't want to have all the top ones just be the stupid ones. No, from here on, it is only Pony. Because like I said, otherwise it's just a mess of things that then it removes the jokes completely. So yes, I need only MLP reference stuff now. MLP reference and potentially actual Pegasus.
Do you just want a picture of an actual Pegasus, like Greek mythology?
No, because then again, it's going against the joke. It's like if you say this is a bucket of popcorn and everything in it is not popcorn, then you just say I don't get anything that's in there. It's just a mess of everything. But if it's mostly popcorn, but there's one nail sitting in the top, then that nail is the joke. Like why is there a nail in the popcorn? Because you're at least saying it's popcorn. But if that thing popcorn has no popcorn in it. So if we're doing a wall and Rainbow Dash on a wall with Pegasus, I can't just have the wall filled with everything that's not Pegasus.
Can you do Gen 3 Scootaloo?
No, because that is still nothing. I have to do it as from the show.
Okay.
A Fluttershy, no, because that would still not make sense, and it'd make some sense, but it would make none. Like I have Thunderlane, Scootaloo. Actually, Scootaloo would kind of work because she's a Pegasus, but then it would be like.
Well, she got ground up.
Apparently, her numbers weren't good this month.
Yes.
I'm gonna put Scootaloo up here. I thought I put that on the other one. No, I didn't. Okay, because the most important ones are the ones across the bottom, and right now I'm gonna have Horse from Centaur World. That's fine, and Trixie. That makes sense, kind of. And then Thunderlane is the first one. And then number 7, I'm actually gonna move just so that I'm not doing too many stupid in a row. I'm gonna move this one down to here, and now this one. I need just a normal bulk biceps. Yeah, that one will work.
Who's this pony? She worked in the Rainbow Factory.
And now I need the top frame here. So this is going to be the frame.
You could do Lightning Dust.
Spitfire, but black and white.
Fleetfoot, she was creepy.
Yeah, but those are Wonderbolts. They're not Pegasus from Ponyville. Smooth.
Still like Celestia's murdering foals.
Oh, we didn't actually put Luna on here. We put Luna. Did I not put her on here? No, we talked about it as being
that's
on
where she
there.
was taking those children. My little children, I'll take thee away into the not suspicious grinder.
Okay. Oh yeah, we could do Derpy. Why did you not mention Derpy when I was saying a Pegasus?
She would never.
But she saying that she wouldn't be the best at her job?
Of course she would, because she's the best.
Well, you just said she wouldn't.
Crying up children.
No, she doesn't know that. She's the janitor. She cleans up the blood. She doesn't know what it's from.
It's like they're always spilling their tomato juice.
It definitely smells of not tomato juice, but it's because it's fresh ingredients.
Yes.
Okay, so now we need some horses. So we need a picture of Thunderlane, and I have to be careful. Any pictures I take of Thunderlane have to be from the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to grab anything that ended up being from like some fan image, because then I'm dealing with fan stuff. So, like these are white background. I can add a background to it. I want to have his image be standard. Nothing special about it. Nothing fancy. No stupid faces. That's still something somebody made. Because it can be a character, but if somebody posed them, I had an ex that had this stick up ass about like copywriting poses, and like it was. Some people are like, I put him in this position. I own that position then. Thank you for the follow the walls. That's actually kind of a cool style. I like that.
Yeah. Could just do the figurine.
that actually would be kind of funny. Yeah, he's where'd he go?
It was down a little bit. Right. Down.
Right here.
That one worked. There was also one with him, the Wonderbolt outfit, that I thought would work. That one almost looks fan made. That's the one I'm concerned on.
Yeah.
There's one a little further down that was definitely a little up. Right there.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's got sparkles.
It does.
It's from the same place. I don't think they ever made merch from him that's official.
Wouldn't surprise me. They made all the ponies one another.
Well, this
if
one.
you found the pop cap anything, that's gonna be fit.
Let's check this page because.
I know that pose is from the show.
Because if the pose and everything is, and somebody just cleaned it up, that's different.
I know exactly. That was from the episode where they compete in the Olympics.
So if I want to actually maintain the transparent background, I have to actually save it. So we're going to just open this up. He's so small.
Scaled nice.
All right, so now we need to do some background stuff. So we're going to just grab. We're going to do like
It reminds me of like the plain like off blue backgrounds they did for school photos. I'm trying to figure out if my school photos were the same as yours. Did they like for your senior photo like drape something over? Did they have like a thing where they draped it over your head that kind of looked like you were wearing a suit from like here up?
No, because I'm guessing people in my area can maybe afford suits.
No, they didn't do that in my school. It was just this piece of cloth that they basically draped over your head, and it made it look like you were wearing a suit from here up. And then that was our like senior photos in high school. And then you took it off and you handed it to the next kid, and they threw it on, and then the next kid, they were wearing a suit.
In COVID times, that would not go.
No, that would be a little rougher today, for sure.
I'm just trying a couple things to see if I can make some kind of a cheap background. A later sunset. I can
get another.
If you want to grab me one, you can. I think that'll be my last one then. There, nothing fancy. I think I might grab this. I think we'll take this green and I put it more towards normal green. And I like this there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't want to make it super fancy or anything. Oops. We're gonna move him probably over a little bit so that he's more centered in the picture. Okay. And that'll be good. Just close the whole thing. One of these goes back to... Oh, no, I didn't. I think if I open up any material, it'll be where I need it to be. Yep. Okay. Thunder rain, no. Lane. There we go. Alright. That should be enough to get that one done. So Thunder Lane was going to be this one. So that's one of the reasons I set up Rainbow Dash on here is now the override's already set up. The text is already set up. Now all I have to do is just change this last little part and I'm done. So I was planning ahead to create, like I said, a template. Apparently didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, though. Did I spell Thunderlane wrong? Thunderlane. There we go. There we go. I got Thunderlane. I think I do want to increase the size of these plaques, though, because I think that I can get away with it being a little bigger. Let's try that. If I increase the size to, like, say, here.
This is a little... I almost like it better with the brown outline.
What I'm more worried about with the brown outline is lighting. That actually might work. Hey, that'll work. So we'll copy this, go down to here, make sure that it will copy paste those values. It will not. Oh. Because that was locked. That was locked. Yeah, now it works. But why was it locked? Okay, now that I know it works, I don't have to check the others. I normally want to figure this stuff out before getting everything set up. But some things you don't know until you actually have it all set up as to what you're going to do. Okay.
Have you ever been Employee of the Month?
I've never been to a place that they actually even had. Well, yes and no. I never worked at a place that they actually did Employee of the Month, but I don't think it's a great system because it's.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's one person that gets pulled out. Yeah, I don't like that system. But I was at a job where they had a monthly award for somebody. They called it the Buffalo Award, where it was considered to be somebody that took care of buffaloes instead of squirrels. And that whole mentality they used was because they were working through developing this big system thing, and there was lots and lots of things to do. But there was a problem where people would start chasing squirrels, to where there'd be these little problems that aren't really that important. You want to solve them, sure, but they were spending way too much time chasing those little squirrels instead of chasing the big game that was the things that would make sure the system worked. And so they would have a Buffalo Award, and that was for the people that focused on and took care of the big issues, and instead of being bogged down by the small things. And there was one thing I was working on that we were able to get done that was handling one of those big issues. And so I got the Buffalo Award, where they actually have a small little plush that once a month would travel around. They made me wear a Viking helmet and had a picture taken, and I was in some newsletter thing. I mean, it was like a team of 150 people. I mean, it was a huge team that was working on that project. But it also came with a cash reward, so that was kind of nice too. It was like an Oregon Trail reference. No.
Once said thank you.
Ooh, hey, sometimes I'd rather have that than anything. I like having cash reward, but other than that, it was nifty. But then after that, it was like, okay, I got this reward thing, but I don't know.
I always kind of hated Employee of the Month at some places.
Employee of the Months are stupid.
It felt like just a means of getting your employees to compete with one another over nothing.
But all it did is it created a drop in morale. The whole purpose is to try to make people do better because they want to achieve Employee of the Month. But because it is a public thing, if you want to do the same thing, it's personal reviews with positive. It's having a baseline that you can get above, where you can exceed above it, like having a review that says you did everything you're supposed to, you get your full raise. But then if you happen to just blow everything away, where they can actually put a level up from that. And I had that my first year at my current job, where I was given that higher bit, and it was a higher raise, where I could actually get a higher percentage. It doesn't mean that I still did or if you did less than that, you still got your everything. You still did great. But if you just were like excelling at it, that's to me better, because then it's a personal thing.
Because money talks. We actually were working on trying to develop a system for continuous improvement for our like a recognition system for it, and at our current job. And the problem was money talks, but how the hell do you develop a system for that? Because you have one time where it's one person, and then the next time it's a group of 10 people that all work together. How do you develop a monetary system that is balanced? Does all those 10 people get the money? Well, then people can just start grouping together on projects that are small, even that, but might be able to win the award, so that they all can share it. So it became a complex thing. Or if somebody did all the work and then one person just reaps the benefits. So we had to scrap the money part of that. Because again, it's like Employee of the Month. It's a public thing. What frame do we got next? So yeah, that frame I'm going to ignore. We have a reward system where everyone is given money to award others. So is there like a cash pool that you can choose others to give a financial benefit to? Because it's kind of cool, but it also party game.
Yeah, but I can see people like teaming together of like, hey man, if you put me down for like $50, I'll put you down for $50. Dream draft. Check something.
It does kind of feel like that system rewards popularity more than hard work.
I do show a slight drop in frames at some point. I don't know when, but it might have just had a small kick. Well, sorry if that happened. For the month trope, been out for a long time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people don't do that anymore. It used to be. I think that would be an old system that worked, not in today's age.
No, it would cause people to despise one another and their job.
Okay, so we need Trixie.
Yes.
So for Trixie, I want to have it be. So Trixie alone. That is not what I was looking for. Trixie alone doesn't make sense for this type of thing. So I don't want to have her doing a stupid looking face or anything. I don't want to have her like this. You know, that would. I want to have it still be like this. This is actually pretty nice.
I kind of like the one with the glowy eyes and the alicorn name. She was just evil that month, and she did really well. He's like, you did really great this week, Trixie. It's like, rawr.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that actually. That's about
That
the same
time she
size.
took over the town, she ground up so many children. It was great for Rainbow production.
Yeah, so see, this is the standard size of it. That's why it's like, I'm pretty sure no matter what I do, it's like, yeah, here, even. This,
What?
it's the same as Thunderlane, or not Thunderlane. I put the name as Emperor Trixie. No, she's gonna have some of those weird. Actually, this one isn't as bad as the other one was. No, this isn't bad at all. Oh, I won't go. I think I'll just be fine with it as is. Because I can't do that fill thing on this one because of this gradient the red is causing. But I actually think it's fine. And for the size of the frame, it probably doesn't even matter anyway.
That was an interesting episode.
One thing I'm going to change here, though, is I'm going to just extend this ground because I don't like this like sudden small little green line here. It's me nitpicking the hell out of it, but I just prefer to clean that up. And this one's an easy line to fix. Oh. See, that's an easy one. Get rid of this too.
I know things about this particular episode that are very intriguing.
Can I just get away with coloring it?
I don't see why you're just trying to get rid of it. I mean,
Because it's making it so that everything is easier and pops for just her without a whole bunch of other crap in the background. Because it's going to be with a bunch of text in there and everything. It's going to be confusing, and the more things I can do to make it easy to identify and see what's going on, the better. I don't care that ear is kind of a little wobbly. It's not going to be noticed. This, I'm not going to be able to fix anything on this side. That I'm fine with keeping. But that does kind of make her stand out a bit better. Just reloaded, wondering if that fixed the music feed. Music feed. All right, let's see if this is a copy. Not JPEG, Vitarga. One thing I missed, or would have been nice about using the other frame that I had, is I could have actually saved multiple and then on the same one. Okay, import. Save as. Want to make sure I grab the original here so I know exactly what I'm changing. Trixie. Okay.
Trixie. Trixie.
Can you roll a T?
Trixie.
Are you rolling the T or the R? You starting an engine? There we go. Okay. There we go. She's
Trixies are for kids.
So got. No, that's you. Okay. All right. Oh, what was our next one here? Okay. Now we need LeVar Burton.
Yes. Gotta get a young picture of him back when he was doing Reading Rainbow. If you can get a rainbow behind him, that would be even better.
I kind of like that one though.
The Reading Rainbow.
Oh my god, that's old.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's before Star Trek. Was he doing Reading Rainbow before he started doing Star Trek? That's interesting.
Yeah, I believe it was before Star Trek.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Do this. Ooh.
I like the one where he's just wearing the t-shirt, the Reading Rainbow t-shirt.
Which one? Oh, but that he's older then, though.
He's older, but at least it's recognizable. If you don't have the,
You're not going to be able to read it.
Yeah. Just looking for one that's super recognizable that it is LeVar Burton.
They're all LeVar Burton.
I know they're all LeVar Burton.
Like that one. That is actually not recognizable.
No, nobody would recognize
That
it.
was it.
Look at that, he's really into that butterfly.
It's a.
LeVar Burton uses powers for evil in New Reading
It's Funny or Die.
Oh.
So it might not actually be him. Go back to the top here. You don't know? Yeah, you're too young to know Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow is like old.
It's still airing.
Reading Rainbow. What was the dog?
What's it?
No, it's the one where the dog that talked and did reading books too, and like stuff. No, not Cliff. Okay,
Clifford
I could see Clifford falling in. No, it was a live action one, but it had like a white dog with a spot.
I didn't see that one. I was trying to think of like the Rocky and Bullwinkle spinoff.
Like not Blue's Clues. Wishbone.
Oh yeah,
Do you remember Wishbone?
I vaguely remember Wishbone.
Wishbone is awesome. The dog was adorable. Look, they kept dressing him up and stuff.
Accessories. It's always about the accessories.
No, they would do like kid shows and stuff, and they would dress him up. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh
cute.
God. They would do the stories, but they would have the dog play a part in it, and it was always awesome. Wishbone. Look at.
That's so silly.
It is silly. It's so good though. Look, he's in a suit. Wishbone was great. I used to watch a ton of them. And so it was, he would talk, but it was basically that he would just, it was a person talking with him, no mouth moving, no nothing. But he was so cute. It was so good. It was like, look at him.
That poor dog. Just kept getting dressed up all day.
Wishbone was awesome. I miss Wishbone. That was a good show. That was a wholesome, good kid show. Anyways, back to like not wholesome guy. That kind of works.
That's a pretty recognizable picture of him.
I'll go with that one.
Just keep it just like that with the rainbow just slightly in the background.
No, because this image was probably made by somebody. So it's going to be cause me issues, or it's not that it's going to cause issues, but if I have to.
Oh, I see his shadow being cast on the rainbow, so I'm almost thinking it was just a background behind him.
No, that's an artificial shadow. All those colors and everything are too bright and different. So there's no, it's all just a separate thing. So that's fine. Just don't worry. LeVar Burton can't hurt you. He's not real.
It's good. It's good to know. I still remember getting books from the school library that I saw on Reading Rainbow and then never wanting to return them because they were celebrity books that I saw on the TV.
I'm not gonna do. Now I used to. Is it an earring?
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the Reading Rainbow got a lot of people.
Dude was stylish.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
Screw you, butterfly.
It's in a book. Let's take a look. It's in a book.
It's Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
I
can do anything. Do. Take a look. In a book. Reading Rainbow.
He still does an online version of it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
It was like everybody's childhood for a while.
Got kids interested in reading. Unfortunately, he forgot one important thing. If you want to get kids to read, you put ponies in them.
Well, that is important, I guess.
It is very important. There's Trixie. Suddenly Trixie.
Dun dun dun!
She's going to get you. LeVar Burton, run away. She's coming. Oh, that's pretty nice.
I'll probably change the background color though.
Yes, that is a strange pony.
That's what's funny about it though. Works.
Yep. Pretty spiffy.
Got a blue shirt, so I don't want to do blue. Ah, that's why this
That
is
look
so
nice.
weird.
We got the blue and blue.
I'm gonna merge these two, and then I'm gonna do the
It's
hue.
the opposite of blue. Ugh. Orange is such an ugly. It's nice.
I kind of like the purple.
Yeah. Orange is like diluted brown. Just like bad.
It looks so cheap, and that's why I kind of like it.
That's what it looks like, a high school like photos.
Let's go with
Perfect.
it. I'm gonna do an internet. Oh, I'm gonna do a book. Don't do a book. It's illegal in like 30 states.
I made a horse meme about doing a book. It was cute.
Why is it all capitals?
Like a rainbow, don't do a book. And she did a book, and it's a rainbow, you scoundrel.
You're under arrest.
Yes, she did a book.
Let's import this one. Burton. Event. Photo. Burton. And
Yes.
oh, he's up there. But he's gonna be right at the beginning, immediately gone. But for anybody that's a keen-eyed,
He kind of, at this angle, he almost kind of looks like Mr. T with the arms crossed.
I pity the food. I don't read a book.
That's right.
Okay, what else we got? Next one in line we have here is bulk biceps.
Oh, biceps. Don't you mean Snowflake? That was his fandom name for a while.
No, No, I thought. What's his actual name?
Bulk biceps is his actual name.
No, I don't think it was, because I thought that was considered not good.
Bulk biceps? Bulk biceps is what I thought his actual name was. Snowflake, I thought was
To the blonde
fandom name
mane.
for him.
He's a muscular character.
Is in the
I thought he had.
in the one Derpy video where she shoots lasers from her eyes, they refer to him as Snowflake.
Yeah, which means that Snowflake is his actual name.
No, it's his fandom name. Bulk biceps hashtag snowflakes.
No, but I'm pretty sure that bulk biceps would probably not.
What's wrong with bulk
be as
biceps?
positive
He has bulk
as
biceps.
sensitive, or maybe like the daylight. It's already been said for me for a while. No, I thought that it was kind of it's kind of a weird like no name. I put the human variant on there. That'd be pretty interesting. All right, what do we got for image? Oh,
It's
too shiny.
very shiny.
I don't know if I want to have him doing anything weird. I think I want to
That's
have
his like standard.
nothing
face.
weird like this.
The standard face is him going, yeah, that one there. Yeah, it's like his most recognizable. I think that was actually the first
Yeah, we'll
image
do
of
that.
him in the show.
Boops. Yeah.
Just ignore him, LeVar. You don't need this shit. It's like 8 a.m.
Just like this.
Right in the camera.
Do you think that's better? Like that?
It's definitely, it's certainly a way to go.
We're gonna do it.
All right.
Look, that was an easy one.
Mm-hmm. There was a few ponies that had really popular fandom names before they got like official names. The other one that I can think of was Colgate, who eventually got renamed to Minette. Okay. Colgate's easier to say. You can stay Colgate.
Well, I'm pretty sure they can't use Colgate because of copy or trademark concerns. So that one is 100% understandable that they don't use.
I know with Coco Pommel, her name was actually in the first episode she was in, and then they had to start calling her just Miss Pommel because there were some copyright issues because the name was too close to what her name was essentially referring to, which I'm kind of drawing a blank on right now. But
Well, that was Pip from the movie couldn't be named Pip Petals in France because the French translation to it sounded like a sexual slang, so they had to name her something else. I think it's hilarious. I don't think that's saved, or if it did, I'm not sure what happened to it.
no, it wasn't Coco.
Oh, I know what
it was
happened.
Chanel something.
I saved it back over itself. Its own
Let's see if I can't figure it out.
TGA.
Yeah, they started after the first episode she was in. They just referred to her as Miss Pommel because they couldn't say the whole name anymore.
Okay, next one we got Scootaloo. Let's find a good picture of Scootaloo. Why when I search Scootaloo MLP is the first autocomplete Rainbow Factory?
Because she was like the main character of that story. Because they were trying to grind her up.
Here we go.
Yes, that's the Scootaloo everyone loves. That and the 3.5 Scootaloo was the best. Oh, that is cute. Rainbow's like, oh, you look so good.
That is a cool picture.
I want to give you hugs because you're adorable. Very much a base.
Here we go. She's very sus.
Super sus.
Wait, what the?
Oh no, the Scootaloo fan club.
Who did that?
Somebody with too much free time.
In light of turning Scootaloo into a dragon, I turned everyone into Scootaloo.
Was just her colors.
That was pretty good. There's a lot of fan art, but I'm looking for actual pictures.
Fan art of her just eyes bugging out.
This is the standard picture. Oh, it's small though. Oh, that one works. We'll do that one. Okay.
Oh, because she was based on a character called Coco Chanel. Like Coco Palmel was, and then basically somebody basically said, no, you can't do that. Didn't ask permission.
I thought about getting rid of the tail, but I'm just going to leave it. So, okay. We'll call that one good. Copy.
Scoot.
Okay.
Scoot. She got Employee of the Month when she threw herself into the grinder.
Well, she did it before, and so she knows where she was going. That's why she was all freaked out.
Like, not again.
Every week.
I spent 3 weeks as a rainbow.
They all come back down as rain.
That's where Phillies come from. They just fall out of the sky.
No, that's why I like it, because it's confusing. Like, but she just went in there, so which means she would know. And what? And that's what I like. Oh,
Photo.
I already did that. So. All right, and then so Scootaloo's.
Be right back again.
Oh, okay, Scootaloo's up there. All right, we're getting there. It definitely is looking like a wall of horses, except for LeVar Burton. All right, now we got Centaur World. Let's go grab horse. What's a good picture of horse? She played the month for making the prettiest rainbow. Well, she would have been like from a couple months prior. I kind of like that one. This is the head bit, but oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's good. That's right from the show. I like that one. We'll do that one. Well, okay, that's 4K actually, so that should be perfectly fine. As long as it's not upscaled. And if you guys haven't seen Centaur World, I highly recommend it because it is directed by Megan McCarthy. So the direction that it's given is basically the same as MLP, or not same, but like has an MLP feel to some of the comedy. And it's pretty damn good. So if you're looking for something fun, that is it.
Oh, good one.
We found it. It was actually kind of like small, but it was 4K, so it was perfect.
It works.
Kind
of want BoJack Horseman.
No, that's too much stupid. We have the right amount mixed in. Centaur World is pretty good. It was.
Centaur World was very good. I am looking forward to more.
Right. It won't be for a while though.
I don't think anything I'm looking forward to is going to be for a while yet.
That's the one thing. Like, I like Netflix because normally, though, they're starting to adopt the thing of one thing a week on some things, but I like that they drop everything at once. But it also sucks because you have everything at once. Sometimes when you can spread it out, like if it's say 8 episodes and it's over, that means you got 2 months that you're watching it, and it's only 10 months between. Where if you binge it as soon as it comes out, it's literally like 3 days of it and then nothing for a year. And it's just nice having it.
Don't even with G5 Pony, we don't even know where it's going to air at yet. It's either going to be Netflix or Discovery Family. That's pretty much the only things I think it can be at this point. Kind of hoping it's Netflix because then they'll probably release it all as one big drop.
Okay, so for the next one, I want to do a real horse.
Strad?
Just thinking Mr. Ed.
I like him with the glasses.
Well, it's got this literally there.
This. A weird show. Wilbur, why am I a horse in your house, Wilbur?
Is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Who names their kid Wilbur? I know this is
Horrible
probably from
parents.
not today times, but
Not today
I
times.
have no idea what time it was from.
No, like the Wilbur is definitely like I've never heard anybody actually named Wilbur in my life. Maybe they existed, but
Maybe horses named Wilbur, but I don't know about people.
yeah. Wilbur. I think that's just the one name you could say with like a horse whinny. Like, can't really say. I guess you could do like Edward. These are all good options.
They probably had the person that was going to do like his voice come in and they're like, okay, now just say all these names as a horse. And they're like, ooh, Wilbur looks good.
That one works.
And it was only because he stubbed his toe and that happened to be what he said.
It was just back in the 1940s. It was just a curse word. Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur Wright. You're right. That is a Wilbur.
Well, see, I don't like you over there proving us wrong with your logic and truth.
and your knowledge of like history.
Yeah. You keep your real truths to yourself, mister.
Oof. How dare. What do you mean, Mr. Ed, question mark? You better not tell me you don't know who Mr. Ed is. He is a American hero, sir.
He fought in D-Day.
Yes. Movie War Horse was based on his life. Look at him in all of his glory.
Okay, and then this is going to be Luna. So let's get a good picture of Luna. This one I probably want to keep fairly normal. Because at this point it's gonna be one of the last ones you see, but now the actual picture we care about is gonna pop up. So I want to make sure it's not something goofy.
I just want like the stock vector one, which is right there. I almost kind of wish you used the stock vector for Rainbow.
Do Nightmare Moon.
Yes. Well, Nightmare Moon would make more sense.
Old triplets. Start being sad. Like I didn't want to be employee of the month.
I didn't want to murder all those children.
Hermit the goose.
Yes. Probably, yeah. There's a picture of it somewhere. It's not a gift.
What was that animal?
The goose.
Well, let me just try a bird.
There you go. Kinda. Internet, why?
I'm very confused too,
Internet, why?
but I'm okay with it.
Oh, there you go. There's one where it's just a white background.
This is a white background though. I want to have the original background if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna put the description. It says goose, so
Yes.
we'll just say goose. That's a GIF. That's a fan art.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's adorable. Good job, Internet. That's just
Got baby goose.
There's a
What
lot
fan
of
art?
fan art of that one shot.
It is a good shot though.
Yeah.
That is a fun episode because it doesn't make any sense, and I like that. I'm not seeing any with the.
Can't you just
goose.
like the one that's a GIF? Just like right click on it and just.
I
save the
might be able to
image.
see it on. Like, see, this is zoomed in. That's a GIF. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
she's
fan art.
touching your tongue. You did it. Talented. She's a talented princess.
Well, apparently we're not gonna find good goose ones right now, so we're gonna go like just for some normal Luna stuff. I mean this one will work. Oh, that's tiny. This angry Luna. That looks like potential fan art. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's fan art.
It's fan art.
Well. Type in like screen cap.
This will work.
That's fine. Oh, that worked. Oh no, the one where she has like the distressed face.
This one?
The one next to it.
One?
Yeah.
No, that's the video. No, I think this one will work. But I kind of like that one too. That one. That one's actually bigger too. Maybe more closely to a dodo. Yeah, probably. But it's one of the things when it comes to searching things on the internet is not about searching for what something really is. It's about searching for what somebody else might be thinking to identify it as. So if it looks like a goose, they're going to tag it as a goose. So I'm going to find more on searching on goose than dodo.
But if it looks like a goose and it sounds like a goose, but you're in Minnesota, they'll call it a gray duck.
Yep.
Because they're weird.
There's the whole rule with IT, I believe, where they say when it comes to what's the difference between like IT and somebody that's not in IT, and a lot of it came down to it's just one of them is better at Googling than you are, and that's kind of the way it is learning and knowing how to search for a problem online is a skill in itself. I think the amount of times that I've been able to solve a problem for somebody at work by just Googling the solution and then giving them that solution over Skype it's ridiculous. They could solve it themselves. It's just they just don't know how to.
I had one fun problem with somebody at my work today where they were calling up and they talked to another coworker and they were freaking out because their device, it's like, our device isn't working, nothing works, nothing we do works, we're shut down, this is costing us thousands of dollars every minute we're shut down, like throwing a big fit. And then they talked to me and like within a minute I'm like, the stop button on the machine, pull up on that. And they pulled up on it, they're like, oh, it works. I'm like, he's like, you saved us. Like, he legit like, you saved us.
There's the internet joke of just turn it off and on again. That is not a joke. It's a joke because it's so fucking stupid that people don't try that. I had so many people like, my keyboard's not working. I'm like, try unplugging it and replugging it in again. It works now. And I'm like, I don't know what it did, but it's what solved the problem. And like one of them's like, you're a genius. No,
you're just dumb.
It's called starting from square one. That's all rebooting is. If something's not working, try taking it back to square one. That's all it is. If you want to get into IT, well, if you want to be level 1 IT support, that is essentially what level 1 IT support is. So go right ahead. Once you get into level 2 and 3, that's when you're getting into the fancier, having to know a lot more stuff. Level 1 and level 2 is, did you try restarting it? Did you try this? Did you try that? Nope. Level 2. So, and level 1 gets paid pretty decent.
I do the fancy stuff.
You don't do IT though. You're not IT. You're electrical. That's not quite the same.
I have to solve software and hardware issues.
That doesn't mean you're IT.
What does it mean?
It means like you're just Michael.
Well, that's fair. I used to write programs in my old job.
That's cool.
Solve issues.
I write programs sometimes. I try not to. I try to utilize a program's default functionality before I start touching like actual scripting, because as soon as I touch scripting, it means that I now have to maintain that shit.
Yeah.
And I do not want to maintain that.
No.
Okay, we're gonna go to there right now. So how fast does this move? Real fast, and that is doing a little bit of cutoff in the edge right there. That is moving a bit faster than I would want.
You never even see the lower button, do you? Or is there at least one frame where... No, yeah, I guess you can.
But it's probably going to be a fade in, so it's probably going to be about here that it'll pop in. But the idea is that it's going to be very last minute. I'll do the text stuff later, so don't worry about that.
I wouldn't even bother with the text.
No, I'm going to do the text on these. That's not difficult. Okay, and then I need a transition period where I'm going to, at this point, transition to look at the new frame. Oh, that is not where I want to be. Probably closer to here. I'm thinking I might not have... it might be too fast, so we'll see though. It is dropping a little bit, but maybe if I go like this.
Horse. You're just gonna have some magic floated into place, or what?
No, I'm gonna have 2 hooves come up to place it there. So I think I can extend this by, I'm gonna say 3 seconds, mainly because I want to have like a hoof come up and put it into place and then like readjust it. That to me allows me a little bit of extra time. The hoof can readjust and finalize it within about 1 second at the end. That's all I need. Which means it will
be Celestia's hook.
This will let me stretch out the time by, let's say, 1 second. Oh, I can do it 2 seconds. Okay, that should slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's a little better. My concern, though, is motion blur. So... where is it? Okay, there it is, kicking in now. Oh, that's not bad. I can still read the text. Because anything moving is going to have a motion blur applied. I can definitely shut that off and have no motion blur, but if I do that, then it's going to end up feeling choppy. I don't want that. Oh. It's also sitting at a 24 FPS shutter speed.
That seems weird.
I don't know why it defaulted to that. I said 30 from the beginning. Oh, wow. That is... well, you know what? Nope. I bet you I said 167 instead of 0167. Yep, I did.
That seems better.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be the worst at this point right here. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll just set up the names. And so I'm not going to do anything fancy with that. I'm basically going to say employee of the month at the top because I want to have it identifiable as to what this is. It has to be stand out. And it's going to be dark text for employee of the month. The name of the person I'm not worried about. The picture identifies that already. The idea with it is that that text is going to be providing that context for whatever. And then I might see if I can add some like bump map for it too, but I don't know on that. I'd have to have a really thick text to make that work. So it is getting there. It is really stupid. LeVar Burton is going to be completely skipped over, but it's one of those that it doesn't make any sense there. But for those that just happen to catch it for that couple seconds that's there, that is pretty funny.
People will notice that there's a person and they're going to go back and pause the video to see who it is. That's going to happen.
The main ones are the ones across the bottom. I wanted to be ponies. So it starts with the legit. He was already in the thing, so he's fine. Then it stays pony, but like, wait, what? Like, she's not even a Pegasus, and he is a Pegasus, but why? And then like, that's not even the same show. and so before getting to Rainbow, where the top ones, I can go a little bit more exotic. So I mean, having LeVar Burton, Scootaloo, who's doesn't make any sense either. Mr. Ed, which don't even have to bring up that one. But then, like I said, Luna is at this point right here. You're going to probably recognize who it is about here, but this is where you might actually see it, and I want to have her be a throwaway. I don't want to have her be a focus. I don't want to have somebody look up and say, as it's transitioning to this blank spot, wait, what was that again? So I want to make sure that one is not visible as what's going on. So I think it's fine for what we're doing. And I like that picture of Rainbow Dash. It works pretty good. It's putting them out.
She's trying to, I think in that photo, she's trying to like make a baby happy, entertain a baby. I'm trying to remember.
Maybe? Was it like Cadence's baby?
Might have been one of the cakes.
Oh, maybe one of the cakes. So yeah, I'm still gonna work on this on the side. Like I said, this is an easy one. All I really have to do with this is play around with the lighting a little bit more and do the text on those, and then do the animation to get it on the wall. Not difficult. I'm not too worried. But I'm not worried about getting this done for the convention, because this isn't anything I show at a convention. Never show the credits bit. But the main concern is getting the actual video done. And that I'm mostly good on, so I'm not too worried. But that, and we will be streaming next Tuesday. I will not be working anything with this. I think this video should be 100% done. If I'm working on this on next Tuesday, it's because I'm really far behind. So I'm hoping I'm not.
So we'll see this next Tuesday.
Yeah, who knows? Even then, I might not. So, but with that, next Tuesday I'm streaming as normal. Sunday we're doing Back for Blood. So if anybody is interested in that newer game, we're going to be playing that for a while. I'm kind of actually excited about that because it looks pretty neat. Other than that, we are not streaming next Friday. We are not streaming next Sunday because both me and Michael are in Milwaukee for Cider Fest. If anybody's there, cool. Come to some of our panels. I hope to have some information on that soon. They haven't announced the actual schedule publicly yet, so I can't state when they are. But soon we'll be saying some information on that. I'm currently on anywhere from 3 to 5. I thought I was on a 5th one, but I don't know where it went. It was on the schedule and now it's not there. It was a secondary. I don't know. Figure that one out later. But it will be a good con. I will try to post a bunch of stuff on Twitter and Discord as we're going through the con. If you're not there, so look for that later. Otherwise. Yeah.
And as the kids say, be there or be square.
Be square.
By being hip. Because it's hip to be square.
Well, actually, I gotta save that. So
be square.
And I will be. My plan is. I don't want to say that. My plan is to premiere that video at Cider Fest and then have it out within the next, either the day of or the week of. I think the SFM Ponies panel is on Sunday. So it'll be either a week from Sunday or within a week after that. Still no convention in Australia. The joys of full-on lockdown. Was there ever a convention in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
What was the Australian one?
I don't remember the name of it, but I remember they had one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because
I'm pretty sure they still do.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was probably in Sydney. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, there's a bunch of larger cities in Australia.
There's still a pretty big pony convention in the UK.
Dinosaur Minecraft server crash related to a mod mechanism. Well, good luck on figuring out the problem to that. Actually, let me check and see if anybody else is streaming here.
I would actually say there's a UK PonyCon that the UK PonyCon
is
probably going to outlast any other convention.
I don't even care. Let's raid Jay.
Tell him that he is a butt.
No. What's a more recent? What can we say to Jay?
Just tell him he's smelly.
No, because that's funny, but it's I like doing those inside joke ones.
Say nut.
Let's see what would be funny against Jay. Okay, everybody say Applejack is smelly.
Yes.
That one. That'll
get him.
That'll get him.
Applejack is
Get him. So we're gonna raid him. Let me switch over to Kitty. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Sunday if you want to see some Back for Blood. Stick around for some channel points if you want. Jay normally streams on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so that's why he only has one person on Twitch, because not as many people sit on Twitch. But that also makes it funny because all his YouTube people get very confused, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So yes, Applejack is smelly.
Yes, Applejack is smelly. It's very important. He must let him know.
And he will definitely talk trash, and that is what's great about it. So okay. Yeah, but thank you for cheers to Server and Jurassic. They were right at the beginning. Thanks for Warhorse for like apparently just showing up. Thank you to the Walls for the follow, and thank you to Warhorse and Dark Tomatoes for the resub. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was thank you to Vodka for the sub for Dark Tomatoes, and thank you to Warhorse for the resub. And I will see y'all later.
Boy.